Carbon Dino Basketball on 95.3 The Peak. Welcome to the Carbon Dino pregame show on KRPX 95.3 The Peak. Brought to you by Landon's Diesel Service. Leave your truck in the hands of those who know diesel engines. Landon's Diesel Service at 540 South 300 West in Price. And now for tonight's play-by-play, let's join Sonny Buscarini.
Welcome to Carbon Dino Basketball here on 95.3 The Peak. This is where the Dinos play, also on KSL and on YouTube. Tonight, the Carbon Dinos are on the road. The last game of the regular season. We're at the Spartan Center at Emery High School. Big game tonight in region play, especially for Emery. They sit 5-2, 14-8 overall, with a chance to win the region. If they win this game tonight, if they lose tonight, they will share the region. So this is a big game for Emery. Now for the Dinos, they sit 3-4. They'd like to go 4-4. Might improve their RPI rankings, and that's what happens next week when we go to the tournament. Joining me in the broadcast booth, Sutherland's broadcast booth tonight, Quade Henry. Quade, pleasure to be here with you. I'm going to look forward to doing the game with you tonight. You and Aiden did a great job last night, so we're just going to carry over tonight. Emery and Carbon. Big game. It's always a big game anyway when these two teams play. But tonight, a lot on the line for Emery, a lot on the line for the Dinos.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me in the booth tonight, Sonny. I'm really excited. Yeah, this is a big game. I mean, a lot on the line for the Dinos and for the Spartans. Obviously, Spartans senior night for their lone senior, Porter Citrud. Yeah, it's a huge game here on the line.
So the Dinos, as we said, we'll just take a look at the region real fast. We'll run through the region, Quade, and look at it. Emery leads the way 5-2, 14-8 overall. Emery with their loss, one of the losses that they suffered this season was against these Carbon Dinos at Carbon High School. Dinos played a really good game that night. Emery 5-2. Manti 4-3. The Dinos played really good on Wednesday night. We were there for that. Me and Aiden, they knocked off Manti at Manti. Huge game for the Carbon Dinos. That put them at 3-4. Union started out 3-0 in the region. Now they're 4-3. They started out hot. Team started to see that this team likes to shoot the three. You shut down the three, and Union struggles a little bit. Carbon 3-4. Lost a close game to Manti at home. Lost a close in overtime, actually. Lost a close game to Union at home. They could easily be 5-2 right now instead of 3-4. And then North St. Pete, they're done. They finished the season 2-6. So as you look at the region, Quade, this is a good region. Me and Aiden talked about 5 teams in the region. I didn't know about it, but man, it's been fun because every game, when you only have 5 teams, means something.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've seen Carbon knock off the top 2 teams here in this region. And, yeah, like you said, they're 2 wins away from leading the region right now and having the advantage over the Spartans tonight. But, yeah, we saw them beat them back in Price in January. So, yeah, this is a big region game tonight. Great region to watch as well, like you were saying.
Yes, it is. And then, as we said, Manti with the 3 losses. 2 losses to Emery, 1 loss to Carbon. It's such an even region that you never know from night to night what you're going to get, and that's what's made it so fun. Now, the RPI ranking, it's quiet right now because we're getting ready to go into Saturday. We'll find out Saturday, the final RPI, but the last one that we knew of, which gives us a little bit of an idea, Carbon was sitting 12, Emery was sitting 4. Emery has been sitting around 3 and 4 and 5 all season.
Yeah. I mean, this is a great Emery team. I was shocked watching that game against the Dinos back in Price in January. This team is really, really good, and yeah, I mean they're sitting in a great spot going into the state tournament as long as they pull this one out.
Now the last RPI rankings that we could get our hands on, it's a little outdated, but we can go through it anyway. It will change a little bit. It will come out on Saturday. Actually, tomorrow you'll be able to see who plays who in the tournament. But it was Ben Lohman, Providence Hall, Logan, and then North St. Pete, one of our region teams, sits 13. Carbon sits 12. Manti sits 11. So you have 3 of our region 13 teams, 13, 12, 11. That's why this game means a lot tonight. It could do some moving for the Dinos. And then you have Grantsville 10, County View 9, Union, Region 13 team sits 8, Ogden 7, Juab 6, Delta 5, Emery number 4. They're the highest RPI team in Region 13 with the 5-2 record. And then it's American Heritage. Richfield and Morgan leads the way with only their 2 losses all season long. So that's a look at the RPI rankings. And Craig, you've watched a lot of high school basketball this year, and this 3A, it's open.
Yeah. It is. It is very open. I could honestly, you could even see these Dinos coming in as the 12 seed even and making a push for that tournament. So, yeah, it's a very, very open state tournament. And I could see either of these two teams making a deep push in the state tournament.
Yeah, no, we talked about this the other day, too, as well. I would not want to play Carbon in the first round. I'm telling you, because when this team's clicking like they did the other night against Manti on the road, they played really well, and they put Manti away. This is a team, when they're clicking, this is a team that is tough to beat.
Oh, yeah, very, very big team as we're looking out on the court over them. Very big team. Lots of seniors. We have 6 seniors on this Dinos team and, 7 juniors. So very, very experienced, old team that knows what they're doing. It's a scary team if you get them on a good night.
So you take a look at Emery. It is senior night. We talked about this. It's not going to take very long. They have one senior.
Yeah.
Porter Citrud.
Yeah, Porter Citrud, the lone guard, the lone senior. Their leading scorer at 20.3 points a game, a steal and a half a game as well for Porter Citrud. So, yeah, the lone senior getting honored tonight here in Castle Bell.
And we'll go through and look at Emery real fast. We'll start with Porter. Where's number 2, the senior guard, averaging 20 points a game. The Dinos need to do what to slow Porter down?
Get him off his rhythm. Porter was 17 points last time they were out here, the last time they played. So can't let him do that again tonight. Obviously, they were able to hold the team at bay, but try to slow Porter down is the Dinos' recipe for him.
Then you have the sophomore, Brett Griffin, the forward. Where's number 0, averaging 14.3 points per game.
Yeah, well, another high average there from Brett Griffin. He's also averaging 7.2 rebounds a game, so try to take the ball out of his hands. Don't let him come down with those easy rebounds.
Number 22, the junior guard, A.J. Thomas, averaging 8 points per game.
Yeah, he throws the ball around as well, 4.4 assists a game. These starters are very balanced in what they lead on this team. Like points at Porter, rebounds with Breck, and then AJ's their leading assist with 4.4 a game, so he throws that ball around.
Junior forward number 12, Maddox Tanny, averages 7 points per game.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a deep team on this Spartan side. I mean, even 7 points a game is very, very great.
So that's a look at their higher scorers. And then we have also Garrett Conover. He's averaging 4.9 points per game. He's a junior. As we said, only one senior on this basketball team. That's amazing for them to be 5-2, right? And they are leading the region with one senior.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about it earlier before the broadcast that this team is going to be exciting next year too. And being able to lead this region and be 4th in the state with one senior is very, very impressive.
So Garrett Conover averaging 4.9 points per game. Where's number 23? He'll start tonight as well. Logan Lester, number 33, sophomore guard, averages 4.8 points per game. Jackson Butler averaging 3.5. Ben Johansson, 2.9. Miles Mortensen, 1.8. There's a lot of players on this Emery basketball team that can put the ball through the rim.
Oh, yeah. They spread the points around. I mean, obviously, you have your leading scorer scoring 20, but then everyone else is putting up good numbers as well. They really spread these points.
We'll take a break, and when we come back here on the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show, we'll go over Carbon High School. We'll get Quate's thought on the Dinos as we go through their roster as well. You're listening to Carbon Dino Basketball on 95.3 The Peak. There's the Dinos play also on the KSL app and on YouTube. Castle Country Radio, Carbon.
At A Perfect Smile, they specialize in transforming your smile with precision and care. From porcelain veneers and dental implants to orthodontics, crowns, and bridges, their expertise covers every aspect of general and cosmetic dentistry. Dr. Jackson and his team are here to address even the most challenging dental concerns, helping you achieve a smile you'll love. Ready for a smile makeover? Call A Perfect Smile today, 637-2100, to schedule an appointment.
Looking for the perfect mattress? We've got you covered. At Bill's Home Furnishings, we have the largest selection of mattresses in eastern Utah, including the highly rated Serta Perfect Sleeper. And when it comes to price, we're competitive with anywhere in the state. But we're more than just mattresses. From quality furniture and home accessories to reliable appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house a home. Stop by Bill's Home Furnishings today, where selection, savings, and service meet. Right here in Eastern Utah.
Looking for financial solutions? At Cache Valley Bank, they're here to help. Whether you need commercial loans, mortgages, or expert financial advising, they've got you covered. Visit them today on the corner of First West and Main Street. Cache Valley Bank, your partner in financial success.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When your comfort is on the line, trust the experts who care. At Air Temp Heating and Cooling, we've been dedicated to keeping Castle Country cozy since 1999. Our certified technicians are ready with 24/7 emergency service and the latest knowledge in heating and cooling technology. As a proud Bryant authorized dealer, we'll do whatever it takes to ensure your home or business stays comfortable year-round. Call Air Temp Heating and Cooling today at 637-4468.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist, and here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
At Castle Country Vet, they believe every pet deserves a touch of love and expert care. You can trust Dr. Harmer and Dr. Kelly. They're not just veterinarians, but passionate pet lovers, dedicated to nurturing your furry friends like family. From routine checkups to emergency interventions, you and your pet will experience compassionate, professional care every step of the way. Let Castle Country Vet help your pets lead the happiest, healthiest lives. Call Castle Country Vet today, 637-5797, because love is a four-legged word.
Discover peace of mind with Don's Hometown Insurance, now even closer to home at their new location, 58 West Main Street in Price. Connect directly with friendly agents ready to tailor a package just for you. Imagine bundling your home, auto, and life insurance, simplifying your life while maximizing your savings. Experience personalized service designed to protect what matters most to you. Visit Don's Hometown Insurance today and feel the difference.
Carbon Dino basketball continues on 95.3 The Peak.
Welcome back to Carbon Dino basketball, 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play. Sonny Buscarini, Quade Henry doing the game here for you guys tonight at the Spartan Center in Emery High School. So we'll take a look at the Carbon Dinos now, as we'll start from the top, and Quade, just chime in as we go down the line here. Number 2, Kyler Orth, the senior, 6'2", small forward, averaging 10.9 points per game. Played really good the other night against Manti.
Yeah, and he also stepped to that average against the Spartans when they met in January, scoring 10 points in that one, and third highest scorer in that game, helping the Dinos lead themselves to a victory.
Number 4, the point guard, senior, 5'9", Caleb Sorensen. He's averaging 3.6 points per game.
Yeah, very, very versatile guard on the Dinos over there. He's very, very quick. I remember playing baseball with him. Very fast kid. I mean, he's very elusive, gets around the court very easily.
Senior guard, 6 foot, number 10, Carter Warburton, averaging 12.5 points per game. He had a good night against Manti the Wednesday night as well.
Yeah, Carter Warburton's your team leading scorer on this team. Shoots the ball like none other. He really does. He's a great ball player.
Logan Bennett, 16.7 points per game. The senior forward was incredible the other night against Manti. When he's in a groove, he is tough to stop.
Yeah, Logan Bennett, he is the leading scorer on the Dinos.
Yes.
Not Carter, but yeah, Logan is a great, not only a great ball player, but a great kid. I love Logan. Expect a big game out of him tonight.
10.7 points per game, Logan, I'm sorry. And then Ty Mortensen, also the senior center, averaging 9 points per game, and Ty Mortensen is fun to watch. He can do it on the offensive side, but man, he can play defense. He can block shots. He gets rebounds. He's great in the paint.
Yeah, Sonny, he leads the team in 4 categories: rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. And he's averaging 8 rebounds a game and 3 blocks. Like you said, he can get that ball, plays great defense. Ty Mortenson's a lot of fun to watch.
Thing I love about Ty is when he blocks the ball. He doesn't block it and send it into the seats. He blocks the ball and gives the team a chance to recover it. When you block the ball and you send it out of bounds,
it's cool to see.
Yeah. He is great at keeping the ball in play when he blocks it. I love watching Ty play. And as I said, all 5 starters, they're all seniors last regular season game. Now let's look at the bench. We'll take a look at some bench players. Jackson Bozzoni, the junior, wears number 11, 6.9 points per game. He's coming in off the bench. He takes the ball to the basket. He's aggressive. He sets the tone for the offense.
Yeah, he really does. I think one of the things I really liked watching that game against the Spartans earlier this year was how not only Jackson Bozzoni but also Cash Withers came off the bench. Those 2 led the team in points at 12 in that game each. So I think it kind of shifted the momentum for the Dinos, getting those 2 guys off the bench to score a combined 24 points.
Then you have Cash Withers having 5.8 points per game. The senior had an incredible night against Manti on Wednesday night.
Yeah, Cash is a great player. Like I said, he was leading scorer against Emery last time. Got to keep out and come out and do it again off the bench.
Case Griffith coming off the bench, 3.5 points per game. We call his name a lot all over the floor, not just on the offensive side. He plays good defense. He's very active.
Yeah. Case Griffith's fast kid. Comes from a fast family. I remember Jackson, his brother, was really, really fast. So, really fast kid, great defender.
Then we got Carter Branch. He's getting more minutes. Nice to have him back after his injury, and now he's playing a lot more minutes and played a lot of minutes at Manti the other night. It's good to have him going into tournament play because it just makes your bench a little deeper.
Oh, yeah. This Carbon team, the more I look, has a deeper bench than every time I look. And having Carter Branch coming back, it's a great addition back onto that bench.
6 seniors for the Carbon Dinos tonight, their last regular season game, but it's the senior night here at Emery High School. As I said, 1 senior, and that's Porter Citrid, and he's averaging 20 points per game, and the Dinos have to shut him down, as we said earlier in the broadcast. They have to make sure that he doesn't get comfortable on the offensive side of the ball, because once he gets comfortable, he can take complete control of a game.
Oh, yeah. You have a guy like him drop 20 points a game, and that's 20 points you don't want against you. He's so hard to stop, and, yeah, he's a great ball player.
So, Craig, we talked about what Emery needed to do tonight. What do the Dinos need to do tonight to sweep Emery this season in regular season play? What do they need to do?
Yeah, you got to play with basketball. I mentioned last night on the stream with Aiden that the Carbon Girls, all they wanted to do was go 1-1 against the Spartans this year, and that's what the Spartans want to do tonight. They want to win this game. They don't want to get swept, and they definitely don't want to get swept at home on senior night. So you just got to play basketball and manage the game. Play exactly like he did on the 21st.
Big game tonight. If Emery wins tonight, they will win the region outright with the 6-2 record. Manti is playing Union, and Craig will get the score for you throughout the night, and we'll keep you updated on that game. That's a huge game. Manti 4-3, Union 4-3. So if Carbon beats Emery tonight, then we're going to have a tie. We're going to have co-champions. If Emery wins tonight, they're champions outright. The Dinos, they would like to go to 4-4, 500 on region play. So this is just as an important game for the Dinos. And also, I'm a momentum and a rhythm. I believe in that. I think you do too.
Yes.
If the Dinos could win this game tonight and go into tournament play with wins over Manti and Emery, that's a momentum swing for the Dinos going into the tournament where we said don't want to play this team.
Yeah, mentioned wins. 2 wins over Emery going into the state tournament. That is about as big as it can get. This team is really good. And, yeah, just like you said, you have that momentum going into the state tournament. There's nothing better.
We'll take a quick break. More when we come back here on the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show. It's Carbon Dino basketball on 95.3 The Peak. This is where the Dinos play.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
I was hoping to talk to someone about updating my insurance policy.
I am able to understand complete sentences.
That was a complete sentence?
I didn't understand that.
Or can I just talk to a person?
No one talks to humans anymore.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
I hear you. Why don't we review your coverage with a super check?
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
You see your friends with their new travel trailers, four-wheelers, and side-by-sides. They're living the dream, right? Well, it doesn't just have to be a dream. You can start living that same dream life today by starting your new career with GMS Mine Repair and Maintenance. GMS is hiring mechanics, electricians, fabricators, experienced and inexperienced miners. They offer high starting wages, benefits, a 401k, and vacation pay. Local jobs are available. Apply today. Email your resume to kbarker@gmsminerepair.com. The dream can be yours with GMS Mine Repair.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
The Dinos play here on 95.3 FM, The Peak.
Welcome back to Emery High School, Carbon Dino Basketball, 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play, and we have about 7 minutes to tip off with senior night. Got a long pregame here, so we're going to take a look at what the Dinos have done in region play, and we'll go back to January 7th. Their first region game was at Union. They fell short 67-59 to Union, and in that game, Oki came into the game and hit 4 threes in like a 2-minute span, and that was the difference in the ball game. Other than that, Carbon played Union even in game number 1 in the region. Yeah. Then they traveled on the 14th to North St. Pete, and they came away with a 77-59 win to go 1-1.
Yeah, I mean, starting that, obviously, like you said, those couple threes in that Union game is the difference. But coming out in that second game, being able to win that game, that's so big for the Dinos.
I mean, they dominated North St. Pete 77-59 in game number 2. And then they lost to Manti 81-75 at home in a heartbreaking loss. That was a game that the Dinos should have won that game against Manti, and they let that game get away.
Yeah, I mean, losing at home, overtime against Manti, and like we mentioned, would they go on to beat Manti later in the region play, but yeah, I mean, that's a heartbreaker, obviously, losing at home, and especially in overtime.
Yeah, so, they beat North St. Pete. They lost to Manti in overtime. And then they beat Emery 64-57 back at Price. And that was a big win for the Carbon Dinos. They go 2-1 in region play, playing really well at that time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think very many people, probably except for the guys in that locker room on the Dinos side, expected that outcome to happen in that game. And that's the thing, is you can't control what's happened in the past for this Dinos team. All that they can control tonight is what's on the floor in front of them. They can't control what happens in Union, right? So you win this basketball game, you put yourself in a pretty good situation.
Then they lost to Union 73-69, a 4-point game, and they were in that game the entire time too. So the Dinos could have easily been 4-0. They're playing good basketball. Then they fell short to North St. Pete 65-55. North St. Pete, a team getting better as the season goes along. And then last Wednesday night, 69-62 win over Manti, and that's how we said that's how they played in the region. But they really have been in every game. The biggest loss in the region was a 10-point loss to North St. Pete.
Yeah, and that's North St. Pete team who's at the bottom of your region, right? It's probably a game that just got away from the Dinos, but yeah, they're in every single game they've played in. It's such a competitive region, which is so awesome to watch and come out and watch every night.
We're about 5 minutes away from tip-off here at Emery High School. It's Carbon Dino basketball on 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play. We'll talk a little bit about the game last night. The Carbon Lady Dinos battling Emery up in Price. You were there for that, and the Lady Dinos fell short.
Yeah, they fell short. I mean, it was a very, very slow game, very defensive game, at least in the first half. And then Callie from the Spartans just came alive in the second half. The Dinos were able to keep her very, very quiet throughout the first half, and then she scored 5 points or 6 points within the first, 2 minutes of the second half. And, I mean, she went off and just pushed the Spartans ahead, and they didn't look back after that.
So then Saturday afternoon, we will know the RPI rankings. And if you listen to Jordan on Drive Time Sports Monday through Friday from 4 to 5 on KOAL 107.3 FM and 750 AM, he will keep you updated on everything going on in the area, also on the website. But we'll see who everybody plays on Saturday. That's tomorrow. So that's always a fun time, sit around and wait for it to come out and see where you're going to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard to just sit there and know that the season's over, you can't do anything, and maybe you didn't have your best season, but it's exciting too. I mean, going into the state tournament is always the best, and the boys and the girls have chances to make good runs.
And we will be there here at 95.3 The Peak. Wherever they go, we will be there to cover Carbon Dino basketball. We'll take a quick break. We're about 3 minutes away from tip-off. We'll go back over the starting five for both teams, and it'll be time for tip-off. You are listening to the Landon's Diesel Service pregame show, 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play.
The more things change,
the more they stay the same.
Yes, Mr. Automotive has a new building in Huntington.
But that just means the services they offer just got better.
Detailing and mechanic work are being added to the already great service Mr. Automotive had already offered.
And all deals are still done with the owner at the lowest prices possible.
New building, same best prices, and more auto services. Go to MrAutomotiveSales.com or stop by the dealership, 21 South Main, Huntington. Mr. Automotive, the best for less.
Imagine a smooth, hassle-free journey to the front door of your new home with the Driggs Mortgage Team guiding you every step of the way. Hi, this is Greg Driggs. Our seasoned experts understand the ins and outs of home financing and refinancing. Come visit us at our new permanent address, 8 East Main in Price, where we plan to be a staple for years to come. Start your journey today. Call 801-427-3577. The Driggs Mortgage Team, NMLS number 272076, Equal Housing Opportunity. Driggs Mortgage Team is a DBA of Premier Mortgage Resources, LLC, NMLS 1169.
At Oliver Law, we specialize in criminal defense and DUI. Everyone needs to know their rights. Let us guide you through the criminal justice minefield. At Oliver Law, we still believe in innocent until proven guilty.
The Dinos play here on 95.3 FM, The Peak.
Welcome back, Carbon Dino basketball. The starting five for the Emery Spartans tonight will be number 0, Breck Griffin, the sophomore, averaging 14 points a game. Number 2, the senior guard, Porter Citrid. He's averaging 20.3 points per game. The junior, Maddox Tanny, wears number 12, averaging 7 points per game. And we have Thomas AJ, the junior guard, number 22, averaging 8 points per game. Garrett Conover, junior forward, averaging 4.9 points per game. We'll take a break. When we come back, we will have the starting lineup for the Carbon Dinos. When we come back, don't go anywhere.
Having a great local pharmacy that you can rely on is important. At Price Family Pharmacy, transferring your prescriptions is simple and hassle-free. Just call us at 637-3737 and we'll take care of the rest. Need your medication delivered right to your door? We offer free delivery to make your life even easier. Managing multiple medications? Ask about our convenient med packing services to keep you organized and on track. Visit Price Family Pharmacy and experience a team that genuinely cares. Feel better about your pharmacy. Choose Price Family Pharmacy today.
Transform your space with Spectrum Paint featuring PPG paint, the ideal choice for any home project. Imagine a kaleidoscope of colors at your fingertips, from soothing pastels to vibrant primaries. Whether revamping a room or adding character to your exteriors, Spectrum Paint makes every brush stroke count. Dive into a Spectrum where quality meets creativity and paint your world with us. Visit Spectrum Paint to find the perfect shade for your home today.
Plumbing issues don't happen every day, but when they do, it's good to know that there's a plumber you can trust right here in the Castle Country. The Swell Plumber has over 30 years of experience and has proven that he's reliable. Here's what some customers have said about the Swell Plumber.
Kurt was amazing. He came out to the house the same day and got quotes to us very quickly.
Kurt kept in touch with us with updates as things progressed. I was definitely pleased.
For residential and commercial plumbing, go to theswellplumber.com and book your appointment today.
The time is now to join the JN Auto Experience. Browse quality used cars, trucks, and SUVs at our price or Huntington lots. JN Auto can even help you get financing. Get fast, expert mechanic service to keep your vehicle running smoothly. Treat your car to a spotless wash or make it shine with professional detailing. Even rent a car. All in one convenient stop. JN Auto. Driven forward.
Carbon Dino basketball continues on 95.3 The Peak.
Welcome back to Carbon Dino basketball 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play. The starting five tonight for the Carbon Dinos will be the senior 6'2" small forward, wears number 2, Kyler Orth, averaging 10.9 points per game. Number 4, Caleb Sorensen, the 5'9" senior point guard, averaging 3.6 points per game. Then it's number 10, the senior, Carter Warburton, averaging 12.5 points per game. Number 24, Logan Bennett, the senior, averaging 10.7 points per game. And number 34, the senior center, averaging 9.4 points per game, Ty Mortensen. They're all seniors. Head coach Taylor Brower. That's the starting five for the Carbon Dinos. Starting five for the Emery Spartans. We went over before the break. We'll do it one more time. It'll be Griffin, Citrid, Tanny, Thomas, Conover. That's the starting five for the Emery Spartans. So we're ready to go. Great. It's going to be a fun one tonight. Carbon Emery, huge game. The last game of the season, Region 13. We'll find out tomorrow who goes where for tournament play. It's a great time for high school basketball.
Oh, it sure is. I mean, these lights are out. The music's loud. The spotlight's going. It's a great atmosphere here. Like I said, a huge game. I mean, this place is starting to rock.
Sonny Buscarini and Quade Henry bringing you the action tonight from Emery High School. Aiden's on another assignment. He'll be back. Pleasure to have you here tonight, Quade.
Yeah, I am so excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to this, marking days off the calendar to when I get to call this game with Sonny Buscarini.
We're ready to go. Emery with their starting five. The lights are out. As you said, it's a great atmosphere here tonight at Emery High School. We're ready to go. Both teams have been announced. The Carbon Dinos wear their black uniforms with the blue numbers. And the Emery Spartans tonight with their white uniforms, the black numbers. We're ready to go. The Dinos will go left to right on your radio dial. It's time for high school basketball. Any more thoughts before we get this thing tipped off?
No, I just think Dinos got to play their pace of basketball. Don't let the Spartans take over this moment. I mean, you got to take their senior night away from them, right? So just play your basketball, and this is going to be a great game tonight.
We're ready to go. Mortensen will jump for the Carbon Dinos. And it's time for basketball. The other big game tonight in the region, once again, is Manti and Union. North Stampede, they have the night off. They're done. They finished 2-6.
Yeah, that Manti Union game starting at the same time as us here in Emery County at 7 o'clock.
Conover jumping against Mortensen. We're ready to go. There's the tip, controlled by the Dinos. Warburton ahead to Sorensen. Underneath, the shot up. Count it, and a foul. And we're off to a great start if you're a Dino fan. Sorensen with the basket and a chance for a three-point play. 2-0 Carbon.
Big play there from Caleb Sorensen. Getting the foul and the points. I mean, the old-fashioned three-pointer, as Aiden calls it.
Free throw line up and good. Sorensen with the free throw. So that's a 3-point shot for the Carbon Dinos. As you said, old-fashioned 3. It's 3-0. Dinos with the lead. Emery with the basketball. With it, it's Thomas. Thomas kicks it outside, goes to Citrid. He's between the circles. Lob pass down low, goes back once again to Thomas, whistling a foul. On the ground against the Dinos, team foul number 1 for the Carbon Dinos. 7:45 first quarter. Carbon leading 3-0.
Yeah, that foul called on Caleb Sorensen of the Carbon Dinos. They'll inbound it from the baseline.
In it comes, bounce pass on the inbounds, knocked away, controlled by Emery. Griffin with the basketball on the left side, picked up there by Orth, stops at the free throw line, shot from 15, good.
Great shot there from Griffin.
Griffin with 2, 3-2 Dinos. Warburton with the ball, swings it right side, goes to Bennett. Bennett holds, now kicks it outside Sorensen between the circles. On the high block, it goes to Mortensen. Drives inside, outside it goes to Orth on the baseline right. To Warburton, fakes the 3, 18 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Spartans. Down low it goes to Mortensen. Up, no good, and a foul. And you said it in the pregame show. It's big tonight. If Mortensen has a big game in the paint, he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, already getting going there from Mortensen. Got to draw those fouls off and then make your free throws. That's big. We didn't watch the Lady Dinos do that last night. You got to make them tonight.
Free throw up and no good. Dinos have success in the paint. It's going to open up that 3-point shot.
Oh, for sure.
And then when they can start hitting that 3-point shot and run, this is when this team is at its best. Second free throw by Mortensen is up and good. So he's 1 for 2 from the free throw line on that set. Dinos 2 for 3 as a team. 4-2 the score. The Dinos with the lead. Porter with the basketball. Down low it goes. Conover back to the basket on the high block. Now drives inside. Ball knocked out of bounds off Orth. Belongs to Emery on the baseline with 6:53 left to play first quarter. 4-2 Dinos.
Very big heads-up play there from Orth. Knocked that ball out of bounds and reset this play.
Thomas will throw it in. Good defense by the Dinos. In it comes. And stolen. Turnover for Emery. Their first of the ball game. Dinos come the other way. Bennett with the shot. Good. A little underhanded layup by Logan Bennett. It's important that he gets off to a good start, and the Dinos are up 6-2. Emery with the basketball on the right side. On the wing. Offensive foul on Griffin. That'll be a team foul number 2.
Yeah,
actually number 3 on Emery.
Yes, number 3. Big charge there.
Yep. Good play by Carbon. Carbon out playing with energy. 6-2 the score. Sorensen with the basketball. Swings it over the left side to Warburton, down to Mortensen. Bounce pass in the paint to Orth, whistle, and a 3-second call. Me and Aiden always talk about that. Check the referees. Check that 3-second call. See if they're going to call it. Because if you can hang out in the paint for more than 3 seconds, it's a benefit.
Oh, yeah, you've got to abuse that a little bit.
They call it right away, 6-2. The Dinos with the lead. Emery with the ball to Griffin with it. Swings it over the right side, goes to Conover. Conover to Citrid. In the paint, knocked away, off Carbon. Emery ball on the baseline. 6:07 left to play first quarter, 6-2 Dinos.
Yeah, that one was Mortensen there, getting his hand in there, knocking that ball out of bounds. Like you said, we got to get him going early, and he has been so far.
Griffin will throw the ball on the baseline, guarded by Orth. And it comes to Thomas. Back outside, it goes to Citrid. Finds a little gap, drives inside, shot up and blocked by Mortensen. He's doing it on both ends early in the ball game. Bennett with the ball, fakes the 3, and he took that step before he put the ball on the ground.
How about that block from Mortensen there, Sonny? Rolled him off of the backboard, and the Dinos take it the other way. Unfortunately, the travel is going to be a turnover, but great play there from Mortensen, as we have highlighted already.
Yeah, remember what I said when he blocks the ball, how he keeps it in play?
Yes.
I just love that. Yeah, it's great to block the ball and throw it and block it into the stands, but if you can get the possession on the block as we go down the other way and Sorensen steps out of bounds and a turnover for the Dinos, if you can get the possession off the block, that's a win-win.
Yes, oh yeah, for sure.
And he's great at that.
Oh yeah.
Dinos with the turnover, 2 for them. Sorensen tried to go strong to the basket, stepped on the inbounds line. 5:38 and running, first quarter, 6-2 Emery. Thomas with the ball, picked up by Sorensen, now goes right. Drives in the paint, bounce pass on the baseline, shot from about 8, no good. That time by Tanny, rebound comes down Emery, they get another chance. 3 good from the wing left. Porter Citrid with his 3, and it's a 6-5 Dino lead. Bob pass to Mortensen, out of bounds. Dino ball on the baseline. That was almost a great play there.
Yeah. Almost an alley-oop there to who else but Ty Mortensen.
Withers, Bozzoni into the ball game for the Dinos. We talked about them in the pregame show. They come off the bench quickly, and they will play a big part in this Carbon Dino basketball team. And it comes to Withers. Withers to Bennett on the baseline, 15-foot air ball. Rebound comes down to Emery. With it, it's Conover. Here come the Spartans the other way. Citra with the ball. Takes it all the way to the paint. Whistle and a foul. He found a little gap and got right in front of the basket, and the Dinos foul him, and it will be team foul number 2 on Carbon. With 5 minutes exactly left to play in the first quarter, the Dinos lead 6-5.
Sonny, you predicted it on the way here. You said Bozzoni's going to get into the game really, really early for the Dinos, and about 2 or 3 minutes into the game, guess who comes in is Jackson Bozzoni.
Yep. He'll come in, he'll make an impact.
Yeah.
He's strong on the offensive side for this Carbon Dino team. On the baseline, in it comes. Shot from 15, good. Conover with a nice shot from 15. You don't see that rare 15-foot jumper much anymore. 7-6 Emery. Here's a 3. No good by Branch, who checked in on the last dead ball as well. Out of bounds, off the Dinos, it will go to Emery.
Yeah.
Emery 7, Carbon 6.
Yeah, that 15-foot shot is about as pretty as it gets in the game of basketball. So textbook, such a beautiful shot.
Thomas with the basketball. Stands at the top of the circle. 4:40 left to play first quarter. 7-6. Swings it over to the right side. Goes to Citra down on the baseline. Here's a 3. Baseline right up and no good by Griffin. Offensive rebound up, no good. Another offensive rebound. Put it up and in. And Conover has 4. And you cannot let Emery get the offensive rebound like that. They will score. You give them 2 or 3 chances. 3 by Withers, no good. Rebound comes down to Griffin the other way. Fast break, takes that little jump step. Outside it goes to Conover. Swings it in the corner. 3 baseline left, won't go. By Thomas, rebound Dinos. Here comes Bennett. Pace picks up a little bit. Bennett gives it over to Withers on the left side. Outside it goes to Bozzoni. Between the circles, down low it goes to Bennett. Double teamed in the paint. Ball knocked away in a turnover for the Dinos, number 3. Fast break the other way, put it up, no good. Rebound comes down the Dinos as Thomas couldn't get it to go. Here come the Dinos the other way. We go back and forth. Griffith finds a little gap, kicks it outside. Withers is wide open. Count it. You can't give him that shot on the wing left. Withers with the basket. His first of the ball game. He has 3. We're tied at 9.
Those are the opportunities that Carbon has to take advantage of. You get an open 3 with a guy like Withers at the line, you have to make that shot, and they do there. They capitalize on the air from the Spartans.
Thomas and Citra play catch behind the 3-point line. Citra now moves inside, loses it out of bounds. Dino ball. Turnover on Emery, unforced turnover, and the Dinos have it. 3:17 left to play first quarter. We're tied at 9. 3 fouls on Emery, 2 fouls on the Carbon Dinos. Dino basketball, and it comes to Bozzoni. He'll bring it up the floor for the Carbon Dinos. Emery back in that 2-3 zone. Goes to Branch. Branch swings it over to Bozzoni. Back outside to Griffith. Branch on the baseline right. Outside it goes to Withers. Fakes to 3. Kicks it over to Griffith. Shot clock 14. Shot baseline good. Griffith, his first basket of the ball game. And the Dinos leading 11-9 with 2:46 left to play. We knew it was going to be a good one tonight. And it has been so far.
Yeah, these teams have a lot of energy in this one.
In the paint, nice pass down underneath, whistle and a foul. That's a great pass by Citra to get the easy. It's either going to be an easy basket or you're going to go to the free throw line. Dinos foul Garrett Conover, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 with 2:36 left to play in the first quarter, and the Dinos up 2. Emery with 2 losses in region play, 1 being to this Carbon Dino team, and the first free throw of the night for Emery is up and no good. 1 more to come, 2:36 left to play in the first quarter. Dinos up 2. So far here in the first quarter, what you talked about in the pregame, what the Dinos needed to do, so far they're doing it.
Yeah, they're playing their basketball game as the Spartans start to get a little bit of a press going here.
Second free throw by Thomas is good. 11-10 Dinos. Withers with the ball, gives it outside to Griffith between the circles. He'll go left side, picked up there, back over to Withers. Finds a little gap, loses it, and a turnover. Carbon, number 3. Here comes Emery, fast break, 3-on-2, all the way to the basket, lay it up and in. Porter Citrus has 5 points in the ball game, and it's a 12-11 Emery lead. Bounce pass goes to Branch. Branch to Mortensen, and the ball sticks between the glass and the rim. You don't see that happen very often.
Call that a wedgie, Sonny.
Yeah. 2:04 left to play, 12-11. Dinos ball on the baseline. No, it'll be Emery ball on the baseline. That's a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Emery, so it will be Emery basketball with 2:04 left to play first quarter. They're up 1. Lester in the ball game for the first time for the Emery Spartans. Citrus for 3. No good. Long off the back of the iron. Rebound Griffith. Here come the Dinos the other way. Emery gets back on defense very well. It's Bozzoni with the basketball. 3-point line. Back over goes to Griffith. He'll take the 3. Long off the glass and the iron. Rebound comes down to Orth in the paint. Ball knocked away off the Dinos. Ball goes over to Emery. Turnover number 4 for the Dinos. 12-11 Emery. Timeout Carbon with 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. We'll keep it here. And Quaid, so far, a good game. We expected it to be good. The Dinos are off to a good start, 12-11. Trailed by 1 here at home to Emery. You want to keep the pressure on Emery, though. You got to keep this game close. And so far, the first quarter, 6.5 minutes, very good for the Dinos.
Oh, yeah, it's been a great game, back and forth for each of these teams. They both played really, really well. Like to see the turnovers go down maybe a little bit, but when they have opportunities, they've been using them.
Good sign for the Dinos. 5 players have scored. They have 11 points, and 5 players have scored. Sorensen has 3, Withers with 3. Then we have Griffith with 2, Bennett with 2, Mortensen with 1. So when you have 11 points and you have 5 players scoring, you're getting a balanced attack. That's a good sign for the Dinos offense.
Oh, for sure. Spread the ball around. It's easy when one guy's scoring all the points for the defense to say, all right, we need that guy. We need to stay on him. The Dinos aren't allowing that to happen. Spread the ball around, score evenly, and that's what they've been doing so far.
Emery Citrus leads the way with 5, Crossover with 4, Thomas has 1, Griffin with 2. That's how we sit right now with 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. And the Dinos trail 12-11, Emery with the basketball. With it, it's Logan Lester. He'll bring it past the half-court stripe. Swings it over to the right side, goes to Citrus. Ball's knocked out of bounds off the Dinos. Emery retains possession on the side in front of the Emery band.
Great
Throw it in.
Great heads-up play there from Kyler Orth, hitting that one out of bounds.
Emery with the basketball. Shot clock 24. Deep 3 down the barrel. Long off the back of the iron. No good by Lester with the offensive rebound. Spin move in the paint. Off the glass. Can't get it to go. Didn't get the 3 to go. Couldn't get the 2 to go. Here come the Dinos the other way. Withers with the ball. Gives it to Mortensen from the free throw line. Good. Mortensen has 3 points in the ball game. Dinos get the lead back. 13-12 minute left to play first quarter. Logan Lester with the ball. 3-point line. Swings it over to the left side. Goes to Citrus. Back to Logan. Back to Citrus. They play catch behind the 3-point line. Shot clock 20. Plenty of time. Citrus fakes it. Now goes on the baseline. Lay it up and in. Believe we have a offensive foul away from the ball on Emery, and we do.
I believe that was on number 13, Miles Mortensen, but I'm not 100% sure.
Miles checked into the ball game on that last dead ball. Commits the foul, personal foul number 1, team foul number 4, with 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The fouls look like in quarter number 1 are not going to really mean much. We have 45 seconds left to play, 4-3 on the fouls. The Dinos won't shoot free throws the rest of the quarter, but 43 seconds left to play. With the basketball, it's Bozzoni. Down low it goes to Mortensen. Kicks it outside Warburton. He checked in the last dead ball. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Emery. Here we come the other way. Fast break. Dinos get back on defense. Johansson in the paint. He checked in on the last dead ball as well. No good. Fast break the other way. Ahead it comes to Warburton to Bozzoni. Emery does a good job getting back on defense. Bounce pass from Mortensen down to Bennett on the baseline. Shot no good. Bennett with the offensive rebound. Off to Mortensen. No good. Rebound comes down to Emery. Couple of good looks for the Dinos. They come up empty. 5 seconds left to play. All the way to the basket. Lay it up and in. Logan Lester. And that's how the quarter ends. And with that last basket for Emery, they will go into quarter number 1 with a 14-13 lead here at Emery High School. What a good first quarter, Quade.
Oh, yeah. I mean, back and forth, like I was saying at that last time out, these two teams went back and forth all quarter long. Great quarter.
We'll take a break. When we come back, time for quarter number 2. 14-13, Emery with the lead.
It's fun! It's our favorite place.
Strike up family fun for everyone. Gateway Lanes. Families that play together stay together. And Gateway Lanes is your center for fun, snacks, and great food. So let Gateway Lanes do the cooking with open and league bowling year-round and Club Bowl Thursday night, 9 till 11:30, with unlimited bowling including shoes. Since 1989, Helper's Hometown Bowling Center, Gateway Lanes, South Main Street in Historic Helper, and bowlhelper.com. Let's roll.
Golfers, get ready for year-round fun at Swing and Swear. Step into the action with over 43,000 world-class courses to choose from. No passport required. Rain or shine, you can tee off indoors. Multiple bays, club rentals, tables, chairs, and concessions. It's the perfect spot to practice your game, celebrate with friends, or spend time with family. From the serious golfer to first-timers, everyone is welcome to join the fun. Swing and Swear, located just off Ridge Road. Call 299-6200 to schedule a tee time today.
Welcome back, Carbon Dino basketball. 14-13, Emery with the lead. We go into number 2. With the basketball, it's Sorensen along with Warburton. Down low, it goes to Mortensen. To Orth, count it. Orth with a nice move and a good pass from Mortensen to Orth for the 2. And the Dinos get the lead back 15-14. We go back and forth. 3-point shot from the wing right, no good by Emery. The rebound comes down to the Dinos. Maddox Tanny cannot get the ball to go, and the rebound comes down to the Dinos, and here we go. Sorensen with the ball, swings it right side, goes to Warburton, back to Sorensen. Mortensen, nice bounce pass to Orth, count it again. Mortensen to Orth, twice in a row down the floor, and it's a 17-14 lead, and when those two are playing good together like that, they're hard to stop. Dinos up 3.
Yeah, great offense there in the last 2 possessions for the Dinos, for Mortensen and Orth.
Emery with the basketball down 3. 7:06 left to play first half. Down low, kick it outside for Emery. 6:57 left to play. 8 on the shot clock. Good defense by the Dinos. Citrid makes a move, finds a gap, lay it up and in. Beautiful play. He found a gap right to the basket, took advantage of it. We come back the other way. Mortensen on the baseline. Outside it goes to Sorensen. 3-point line down to Orth again. Orth in the paint, off the glass, short this time. Rebound comes down to Emery. Had a good look, couldn't get it to drop. Thomas, ahead it goes. Here's a 3 from the corner. No good. Offensive rebound down underneath. Shot up and blocked. Tanny gets the ball back, swing it over. 3-point shot, Emery. Count it in the foul.
What a play from Citrid.
Citrid has 10 points in the ball game, chance to make it an 11. 19-17 Emery with 6:19 left to play in the first half. Nice play.
Yeah, great play there from Citrid. I mean, putting up a 3 like that while getting pushed is not very easy, and he made it look way easy.
Foul on Mortensen. His first. Team foul number 1 for the Dinos. Chance for the 4-point play. That can swing the momentum quickly. He does it, puts it in. He has 11. 2 for 3 as a team. From the free throw line for Emery, they lead 20-17. Orth on the baseline, reverse layup, no good. Bristle and a foul. Orth, this is how he started. This is how he starts a lot of games, is going strong to the basket. This second quarter, he's taken control of the game on the offensive side of the ball.
Oh yeah, I mean those early baskets we saw in the first part of this quarter, and then now getting that foul, he's making his presence known down in the paint for sure.
Free throw, no good. 2 for 4 from the line tonight as a team for the Dinos. 20-17, Emery up 3, 6:11 left to play in the second quarter, both teams with a foul. Second free throw for Orth, averaging 10.9 points per game, is up, and it's no good as well. Off the back of the iron, the rebound comes down to Emery. Lester gets the ball ahead, it goes to Tanny, swings it over on the right side, it goes to Citrid, made a great job just saving that. Down underneath the whistle and a foul on Carbon, team foul number 2.
That shot from Citrus on that last drive has really started to sway the momentum here for the Spartans. If you're the Dinos, you need to slow the pace of play. Start playing your offense again.
Foul on Orth, his first. Baseline throw in for Emery. Knocked away by the Dinos. Great effort by Carbon.
As Logan Bennett, as he goes tumbling and back onto the court just fine.
Just about outside.
Yeah, he just about jumped outside of the gym trying to get that ball.
We got Warburton, Bennett, Orth, Sorensen, Mortensen on the floor for the Dinos. Emery will throw the ball in right in front of the Dino bench. And it comes to Citrus at the top of the circle, and he'll bring it back. Picked up there by Bennett. Goes right side, hands it off. Thomas finds a little gap, takes it to the basket. Layup no good. Rebound Bennett. He'll bring it up the floor himself. Bennett with the basketball. Down the left side, gives it to Mortensen. 3-point shot. Good! Baseline left. Ty Mortensen has 6 in the ball game. And the Dinos tied this game up with the 3. We're tied at 20. Knocked away out of bounds. Dino basketball. Turnover for Emery.
Boy, Ty Mortensen can really do it all. I know you mentioned that in the first quarter. I didn't realize you meant he could shoot the 3 like that. He can do everything out here on the court.
Boy, he's playing good tonight. 20-20, 5:23 left to play here in the first half. Dinos are tied with Emery. Mortensen fakes the 3, goes for the dunk, can't get it to go. Rebound comes down to Sorensen. He'll give it outside to Warburton. That have brought the Carbon fans to their feet.
That brought us to our feet.
Orth loses it. Turnover number 5 for the Dinos, and then Emery gives it right back. So with the basketball, it's Warburton. Across the half court stripe he comes, drives in all the way, ball knocked away, scrambled, turnover Carbon, getting a little sloppy the last minute. Fast break the other way, ball knocked away, Emery will control it. And they turn the ball over. Back the other way for the Dinos, Warburton with a little jump step. Some contact, no whistle, scramble for it underneath. What do we got? Timeout Emery. I don't know if they had possession of the ball to get that timeout.
Yeah, that ball was on the ground.
I guarantee you the Warburton got hit.
Yeah, and Coach Brower is not happy with that, with them being able to grant that timeout to the Spartans. But, I mean, at the very least, it slows down the game, which is what you want to do if you're the Dinos.
20-20, 4:33 left to play. They got a little sloppy there. And when it gets sloppy like that, that's when emotions start to rise.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, 20-20 games, second quarter. Yeah, I mean, it's going to get sloppy. Emotions are going to start flying, and elbows might start flying. So you want to calm that down if you're Coach Brower and this Dino team.
Emery has 8 turnovers. Carbon has 6. .433 left to play first half. We're tied at 20. Timeout called by the Dinos. Emery will have the basketball.
How about that poster chance that we saw there from Ty Mortensen? He just about did it.
He just about did. We've seen him do that a couple of times this season.
That was amazing.
He can make that play. So Emery will have the basketball tied at 20 with 4:33, and that timeout kind of slows things down a little bit, get the game back under control. Here we go with the ball. It is Emery, and they'll walk it up the floor. Logan Lester with the ball between the circles. Kicks it outside, goes to Citrus. Drives in, jump step. Some contact, ball goes out of bounds off Emery, and it'll be Dino basketball. Turnover number 9 for the Spartans.
Sonny, guess who got their hands on that basketball? I'll give you one guess.
Was that Mortensen?
Yep, Ty Mortensen got his hands on that ball and gave us the ball back.
It said his name a lot tonight. He has the ball between the circles. Down it goes to Griffin. He checked in. Bazzoni with the 3. No good. He checked in on the timeout as well. And the rebound comes down to Emery. Fast break the other way. Underneath. Shot up and in. Breck Griffin. He has 4 points in the ball game. 22-20 Emery. Dinos back the other way. Knocked out of bounds. Dino basketball, though. Throw it in front of the Emery bench. Withers will throw the ball in for the Dinos. In it comes, down underneath. Bennett got the defense up in the air and went right underneath him, puts it up and in. 4 points for Logan Bennett. And the Dinos tie this game up at 22. 3:39 left to play first half. Lester kicks it outside. Griffin finds a little jump step. Back outside it goes. 3-point shot by Tanny. No good. The rebound comes down to the Dinos. With the basketball, it is Bennett. Bennett swings it over to Bazzoni. Back to Bennett. Bennett in the paint. Outside to Griffin. Baseline to Mortensen. Thought that Bennett was going to go towards the basket. Had the right idea, but just didn't execute it. And a turnover for the Dinos, number 7.
Yeah, a little miscommunication as Mortensen goes to the bench now.
So Emery with the basketball. 3:05 and running left to play here in the first half. We're tied at 22. 3-point shot, baseline left. No good. Rebound comes down to Griffin, as Griffin couldn't get that 3 to go for Emery. Fast break the other way. Ahead to Griffin. That's a nice pass from Withers.
Great head offense there.
Case has 4. Dinos up 24-22. Emery with the basketball. Early in the shot clock. 2:39 left to play first half. 2 fouls on Carbon. 1 foul on Emery. Emery sets the offense between the circles. Over to the right side, it goes to Citron. They'll play catch behind the 3-point line. Citron swings it out. 3-point shot, baseline right, no good. Shot by Maddox Tanny wouldn't go, and the rebound comes down the Dinos, and the pass goes out of bounds, and a turnover for Carbon. That's number 8. 9 for Emery, 8 for Carbon on the turnover numbers. Emery basketball. Carbon 24, Emery 22. 2:15 and running left to play first half. Thomas with the ball, top circle. AJ swings it over to the right side. Citron for 3. Won't go. Rebound, offensive rebound for Emery. They get another chance. Citron thought about the 3, decides to change his mind, and then throws it out of bounds, but it was last touch by the Dinos.
Yeah, Jackson Bazzoni tipped that one out of bounds.
Just got a finger on it to get it out of bounds. Minute 55 left to play first half, 24-22. This has been a quick game.
Oh, yeah.
It is. We played 37 minutes, and we're almost half.
Yeah, I mean, it's been moving quick.
8 free throws in the ball game. Carbon 2 for 5, Emery 2 for 3. Emery will throw the ball in front of the Carbon Dino bench. And it comes to Citron. Between the circles, takes the deep 3. Off the glass, no good, almost went in. But once again, another offensive board for Emery. Conover with the good rebound. Emery will reset the offense. Ball knocked away, stolen by the Dinos. Fast break the other way, Withers to Bazzoni. Put it up, no good, whistle and a foul. Foul on Thomas, Bazzoni shoots free throws. Turnover number 10 on the Emery Spartans. And the Dinos have a chance to take a 3 and a 4-point lead if he could put both these free throws down.
I'm really impressed with the way the Dinos are handling these fast breaks. They find the open man down court and let him make a play.
Free throw up and no good. 2 for 6 from the line for the Dinos. That might be a stat we might have to circle. That needs to get better for the Dinos.
Yeah, and especially in tight games like this, you got to be better at the free throw line.
Second free throw up and good. Bazzoni gets his first points of the ball game. Dinos up 3, 25-23. Dinos showing a pressure for us. Emery breaks it, but then turns it over. Dino basketball. So the press works for the Dinos. Carbon with the 3-point lead in the basketball. Minute 22 left to play in the first half. Bazzoni with the basketball, past the half-court stripe he comes. Lob pass to Mortensen, easy 2. That's a great play by Bazzoni. Good finish by Mortensen. He has 8. Dinos up 5. Emery past the half-court stripe. Griffin with the basketball. Finds a gap. Goes all the way to the basket. Kicks it outside. 3-point shot. Wing left. No good. Air ball goes to the Dinos. Griffin with it. Conover couldn't get the 3 to go. Dinos come the other way. Griffith with the basketball, gives it to Bozzoni. Bozzoni goes around the screen, set by Mortensen. Back to Griffith. Bounce pass down to Branch on the baseline. Bozzoni for three. Halfway down, bounces out. Rebound comes down to Griffin. Here comes the Spartans the other way. Dinos get back on defense. Griffin slips and traveled. Turnover number 12. Emery has 12 turnovers here in the first half. The Dinos 8.
Yeah, I mean, the Spartans' turnovers has been the story of this game so far. It's really what's separating them from the Dinos. They're shooting the ball better from the free throw line, but they're turning the ball over a lot more than the Dinos are.
That 12th turnover, Coach Justice puts his hand on his forehead. 20 seconds left to play. Shot clock off. Bozzoni with the basketball. Outside it goes to Withers. Game clock now down to 13. He'll take the NBA three. Short off the front of the rim, no good. Down to 9 seconds. Griffin with the ball. All the way to the basket. Lay it up. Won't go. Tipped up, won't go. Rebound comes down to Branch. 1 second. Half court heave. No good, and that's how the half ends. The Dinos 27, Emery Spartans 22. It's half, and that's a good first half of basketball for the Carbon Dinos.
Yeah, you go into half with a 5-point lead. That's always good, especially with a team like this Emery Spartan team on senior night at home. Obviously, going into halftime with this lead it's what you want to have.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we will have the Castle Valley Orthodontics halftime show. Don't go anywhere. It's Carbon Dino basketball on 95.3 The Peak. Dinos up 5.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
At Castle Country Vet, they believe every pet deserves a touch of love and expert care. You can trust Dr. Harmer and Dr. Kelly. They're not just veterinarians, but passionate pet lovers, dedicated to nurturing your furry friends like family. From routine checkups to emergency interventions, you and your pet will experience compassionate, professional care every step of the way. Let Castle Country Vet help your pets lead the happiest, healthiest lives. Call Castle Country Vet today, 637-5797, because love is a 4-legged word.
What the Utah Miners Hospital offers is relatively unique in the country to help take care of people who have really dedicated their careers, their lives to hard work.
I have torn rotator cuffs in my shoulders. Honestly, I don't remember everything I've had done. I think I've had to wait 10 minutes one time. It's amazing that there's a fund out there. You have no medical bills.
If you're ready and you need us, please give us a call. We're happy to help.
Hi, I'm Mackenzie Smith. After 6 years as a nurse, I've learned that sometimes our bodies just need a little extra support. That's what IV therapy can do. It can help you bounce back quicker after an illness, recover faster after a workout, ease migraines, and even improve focus and energy. Think of it as giving your body a direct line to the hydration and nutrients it needs to feel its best. I'd love to help you find the right blend for your goals. Reach out to me on Facebook or Instagram at wellness.iv.utah.
Our home flooded when the refrigerator line broke. We felt helpless, didn't know what to do. Our neighbors told us to call On Call Restore. They really came through for us.
Serving all of southeastern Utah, they're fast and professional. 24/7 emergency services for water, fire, and mold. They even do emergency board-ups. And as a licensed insured general contractor, they do the remodeling as well. Call for a free quote, 650-1092.
Bringing you peace of mind during the worst of times. Call On Call, 650-1092.
We'll be on our way.
It's fun! It's our favorite place.
Strike up family fun for everyone. Gateway Lanes. Families that play together stay together. And Gateway Lanes is your center for fun, snacks, and great food. So let Gateway Lanes do the cooking with open and league bowling year-round and Club Bowl Thursday night, 9 till 11:30, with unlimited bowling including shoes. Since 1989, Helper's Hometown Bowling Center, Gateway Lanes, South Main Street in Historic Helper, and bowlhelper.com. Let's roll.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
The Dinos play here on 95.3 FM, The Peak.
Welcome back. Castle Valley Orthodontics halftime show. Sonny Buscarini and Quade Henry here bringing you the action from Emery High School. Great first half for the Carbon Dinos. They lead Emery 27-22. And we'll take a look at some scoring. First for the Emery Spartans, leading the way is Porter Citrid. He has 11 points in the first half. We talked about it in the pregame show. He's averaging 20 points a game. He's going to get his points. There's not much you can do about it, but he still had a great first half, did the senior.
Oh, yeah. I mean, 11 points in that first half. The Dinos have been able to actually hold him, which is crazy that 11 points and you're like, all right, we're happy with how we're playing defense against this guy, but he's been playing really well. He's a great basketball player.
Brett Griffin had 4 points, the sophomore forward. And then Garrett Conover with 4, Lester with 2, Thomas with 1 for the Emery Spartans. They shot 3 free throws, is all in the first half, and that's why this first half went by so fast. There's only 10 free throws shot in the first half. Emery was 2 for 3 from the free throw line. They had 12 turnovers, in the first half. That's a stat that you circle if you're Emery. 12 turnovers in the first half is too much.
Yeah, it is. It's way too much. I mean, this Spartans team is much more disciplined than that, and Coach Justice is talking to him about it in the locker room. We got to keep those turnover numbers down, and yeah, that's a big error on the Emery Spartans, and that's the reason why they're not winning this basketball game right now.
So Emery had 5 players score. Then you look at the Carbon Dinos; they had 7 scorers. We say, this is a deep team for the Carbon Dinos. They got 6 seniors, but the bench can come in and they will contribute, and we'll prove that right now as we go through the list here. But Ty Mortensen had an incredible first half. He's averaging 9 points per game. He's doing everything on the defensive side like he always does, but he has 8 points in the first half as well. A great half of basketball for the senior Ty Mortensen.
Oh yeah, I mean he was doing it all. He was getting the assists. He got those 2 big assists to start the second quarter to Orth, and he's been getting the points. Defense has obviously been good. We expected that, but I mean he's almost outscored his average in the first half.
Logan Bennett, the senior forward, he's averaging 10 points per game. He's got 4, but we've called his name a lot everywhere else but the 4 points for the Carbon Dinos. Case Griffith, the junior, with 4, and Kyler Orth with 4 points, and he took control of that second quarter to kind of change the momentum of the game early in the second quarter. He made up his mind, hey, I'm going to the basket. I'm going to score, and he did just that. 4 points, just bang, bang.
Yeah, and I want to circle back to Logan Bennett. He's got 5 rebounds, too. So he's been getting all the boards. And like you said, those 4 points. The thing that really didn't set the tone for the Dinos was that very first possession of the game. They win the tip, and then right away that Caleb Sorensen gets a big and one, and you could tell from there that the Dinos team was here to play. They're here to get that RPI up, and they're here to beat Emery on senior night.
You're exactly right. I mean, they got off to a great start right off the bat, and then they got off to a great start in the second quarter. So both quarters tonight, the Dinos have started out well, and we'll go over that here in a minute too. As you know, we talked about the Dinos this year have had some bad quarters. When they have games that they can eliminate that bad quarter, this is a tough team to beat. So far, the first 2 quarters have been really good. Kyler Orth with 4 points, Caleb Sorensen with 3, Cash Withers with 3, Jackson Bozzoni with 1 for the Carbon Dinos. Total of 27 points. They shoot 7 free throws. They make 3 out of 7. That's probably a stat for Carbon that you circle. And they had 8 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm Coach Brower in that locker room, I'm writing that stat down, 3 for 7, and I'm circling it. That's the big thing. Everything else, like you said, has been really pretty sound. I mean, obviously 8 turnovers isn't ideal, but you're still beating Emery in that category. But yeah, those 3 for 7 free throws, you need to improve on that, and they've been playing pretty flawless besides that.
At the end of one, Emery led 14-13. Carbon outscored Emery 14-8. They held Emery to 8 points in that second quarter. 27-22, Dinos lead by 5. Now, as we go to the third quarter, what do the Dinos need to do to keep this momentum? As we said, they've started both first and second quarters well. They need to do it again in the third quarter because this Emery team, they're playing for a region championship tonight. They're not just going to back down.
Yeah, they're definitely not going to bow down to Carbon. I mean, this is your rival, this is your senior night, and this is your region title on the line. Yeah, if you're Carbon, you got to know we have a 5-point lead, but this game is nowhere near over. This game is not over until that clock reads 0-0 after the fourth quarter. So keep your foot on the gas. That's the big thing that the Dinos need to do here. Don't let off and start off this third quarter and the fourth quarter hot like you did the first two.
It's halftime. We'll take a quick break on the Castle Valley Orthodontics halftime show. When we come back, we'll see if we can get a score for you on that Manti Union game. When we come back, don't go anywhere. Carbon Dino basketball, 95-3 the Peak, where the Dinos play. Carbon 27, Emery 25 here at the half.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist, and here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
Looking for the perfect mattress? We've got you covered. At Bill's Home Furnishings, we have the largest selection of mattresses in eastern Utah, including the highly rated Serta Perfect Sleeper. And when it comes to price, we're competitive with anywhere in the state. But we're more than just mattresses. From quality furniture and home accessories to reliable appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house a home. Stop by Bill's Home Furnishings today, where selection, savings, and service meet. Right here in eastern Utah.
Discover peace of mind with Don's Hometown Insurance, now even closer to home at their new location, 58 West Main Street in Price. Connect directly with friendly agents ready to tailor a package just for you. Imagine bundling your home, auto, and life insurance, simplifying your life while maximizing your savings. Experience personalized service designed to protect what matters most to you. Visit Don's Hometown Insurance today and feel the difference.
When your comfort is on the line, trust the experts who care. At Air Temp Heating and Cooling, we've been dedicated to keeping Castle Country cozy since 1999. Our certified technicians are ready with 24/7 emergency service and the latest knowledge in heating and cooling technology. As a proud Bryant authorized dealer, we'll do whatever it takes to ensure your home or business stays comfortable year-round. Call Air Temp Heating and Cooling today at 637-4468.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
Hi, I'm Dr. Daniel Kelly, owner of Castle Valley Orthodontics. What's keeping you from having a perfect smile? We understand what you want from a local orthodontist. And here at Castle Valley Orthodontics, you'll be treated like family. Call Castle Valley Orthodontics at 637-2222 for a free consultation.
You're listening to Carbon Dino Basketball on the Peak, KRPX 95.3 FM.
Welcome back. Carbon Dino Basketball 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos played halftime. Castle Valley Orthodontics halftime show, and the Carbon Dinos lead Emery 27-22. And starting here in the third quarter, Quade, what would you like to see the Dinos do here to start this third quarter?
Yeah, we mentioned it a little bit before our little break. You got to keep your foot on the gas. This game isn't over. Do not let Citrid get going. He's already, like we said, has 11 points to start that first half of the game. Don't let him get going, and don't let his supporting cast get going either. You got to keep your foot on the gas and don't let off until that clock hits 0.
So once again, the Dinos up 5 here over Emery at Emery High School. As we take a look at the region standings, Emery 5-2. They win here tonight. They win the region. Simple as that. Manti sits 4-3, Union 4-3. Those two playing tonight, trying to get a score there for you. Carbon 3-4, North Stampede 2-6. So it's an important game for the Dinos. They want to go 4-4 in region play. Might help their RPI ranking as well. It's an important game for Emery. They'd like to win the region outright. We've got about 1:28 before the second half starts. Carbon Dino Basketball here on 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play. We'll take one quick break. When we come back, it'll be time for second half action. Don't go anywhere here on 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play.
I was hoping to talk to someone about updating my insurance policy.
I am able to understand complete sentences.
That was a complete sentence?
I didn't understand that.
Can I just talk to a person?
No one talks to humans anymore.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful. I hear you. Why don't we review your coverage with a super check?
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Jill Jensen in Price today.
The Dinos play here on 95.3 FM, The Peak.
Time for the second half action. Carbon Dinos 27, Emery 22.
What do you want to see from the Dinos here in the second half, Sonny?
I'd like to see the Dinos start out the quarter aggressive like they did quarter number 1 and quarter number 2. They need to set the tone to start the third quarter. I think it's important that they try to keep this place quiet as long as they possibly can, especially here in the third and fourth quarter. So I think it's very important for the Dinos to get off to a great start here in the third quarter. We're ready to go. On the floor for the Carbon Dinos is Bennett, Mortensen, Orth, Warburton, Sorensen. That's the 5 on the floor for the Carbon Dinos. Same starters for Emery is Griffin, Canny, Thomas, Conover, Lester. That's the 5 on the floor for the Emery Spartans. Here's a 3 by Citrid. He's also on the floor, and it's no good, and the rebound comes down to the Dinos. Warburton ahead to Bennett. Bennett in the paint, put it up, no good, whistle and a foul. And that's what I mean. They need to be aggressive, take the ball to the basket. He's going to the free throw line, just like we started quarter number 1 and quarter number 2.
Oh, yeah. I mean, aggressive basketball is going to win you this basketball game here. And Logan Bennett can do that as he gets fouled, and he's at the line here for 2 shots.
Logan's first free throw was up, and it is good. Bennett with 5. Dinos 50% from the free throw line, 4 for 8. Second free throw is up. And no good off the back of the iron. The rebound comes down to Emery, 28-22. Dinos up 6. Back the other way come the Spartans. They'll set the offense, top circle. Thomas with it. Swings it over the right side, goes to Griffin. 3-point shot, no good from the wing right. And the rebound comes down to the Dinos. It's Mortensen. Bennett to Warburton. Right side now back to Bennett between the circles. 7:13 and running left to play third quarter. Dinos up 6. Sorensen takes it to the top circle by the Emery Spartan logo. Now swings over the right side to Bennett. Back to Sorensen. Back to Bennett. They play catch behind the 3-point line. Back to Sorensen. Shot clock 12. Down it goes to Orth. Off the glass and in. Nice play by the Carbon Dinos. Good passing. Good patience. High percentage shot, 30-22. Dinos up 8. And a turnover. Stolen by the Dinos. Turnover number 13. Orth with the ball. Finds a gap. Kicks it outside to Warburton. Wide open 3. Long off the back of the iron. Rebound. Orth. Offensive board for the Dinos. Knocked away. Scramble for it. And Emery comes up with a turnover for the Dinos. Number 9. Sorensen has it knocked away.
Great heads-up play there by Sorensen trying to get that ball back.
Griffin all the way. Whistle on the foul. Blocked by Mortensen coming over to make the block. Mortensen and Griffin both go to the ground. Griffin will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Mortensen with another board there, and like you said, keeps the ball in play, gives himself a chance to make a play. Obviously the foul right before that, but another highlight there from Mortensen, really.
At the free throw line, Brett Griffin shooting 2. He has 4 in the ball game. 30-22 Dinos, 6:19 third quarter. Free throw number 1 is up and good. He has 5. 3 for 4 from the free throw line as a team tonight for the Emery Spartans. 30-23, Dinos up 7. Eyes the bucket for free throw number 2. Puts it up. Good. 6 points for Griffin.
Not a team you want to send to the foul line so far this game. They've been really good from behind that.
4 for 5. Sorensen with the ball on the baseline. Lob pass to Mortensen. He gets the pass. He puts it in off the glass. And Mortensen's in double digits. He has 10. 32-24. And the Dinos come out playing good at the third quarter. We thought they needed to do that, and they've done just that. We have a late whistle. What do we got? Jump ball. Going strong to the basket.
And guess what?
And then coming over to make the block.
A Ty Mortensen block that keeps his team in bounds.
It's just huge. It's like clockwork. Yes. Sorensen with the basketball. Top circle. Gives it over to Warburton on the right wing. Orth back to Warburton. He'll take the 3 from there. Won't go. Short. The rebound comes down to Griffin. Brings it all the way. Kicks it outside to Thomas. Thomas on the baseline. Shot no good. Offensive rebound up and no good. Rebound comes down to Bennett. Somehow he gets out of a triple. Gets it ahead to Mortensen. Back to Bennett. 3-point line right. Down low it goes to Orth. Double teamed. On the low block to Mortensen. Back to Orth. Sorensen for 3. Baseline right. Won't go. Rebound. Underneath by Bennett. And he puts it up and in. Ty Bennett has 7. And the Dinos have a 10-point lead. It's a 34-24 Dino lead. Pass down underneath. Shot up off the glass and in. Nice play by Emery. They come back the other way. So Emery cuts it down 34-26. Conover had the basket. He's got 6. Warburton with it on the right wing. Now between the circles, swings it left side. Bounce pass down to Mortensen. On the baseline, Mortensen cross court to Warburton. In the paint. Nice pass on the baseline to Sorensen. To Mortensen from 15. Baseline left, no good. Rebound and a foul on the Dinos. It's going to be on Sorensen. Team foul number 2.
Overall, these Dinos have gotten off to a really hot start. 34-26 to start the second half. Just like what we've highlighted so far throughout this game as Bozzoni checks into the game for Sorensen.
Sorensen will come out with his second foul. As we said, team foul number 2 for the Dinos. Only 1 on Emery. 4:24 left to play. In the third, and the Dinos up 8, 34-26. Emery with the basketball. Thomas. Past the half-court stripe. Here's a 3. Griffin. Air ball goes right to Warburton. Here come the Dinos the other way. Up 8 with the ball. Warburton over to Bennett. Whistle, foul on Emery. It's going to be on Griffin. Team foul number 2. Logan Lester will check into the ball game for Emery. 4:06 left to play. Thomas will come out. Dinos will throw the ball in front of their bench. Warburton will throw it in. Bozzoni in the ball game along with Orth, Bennett, Mortensen. That's the 5 on the floor for the Dinos. Bozzoni with it. Between the circles. They attack that zone. They come out of the zone now. Bennett with the basketball. Gives it over to Bozzoni, right wing. Drives in. Tried to get the ball to Bennett, cutting to the basket, and a turnover for the Dinos. That's number 10 for Carbon. 3:47 left to play. Empty possession that time for the Dinos, 34-26. It's really important the way this Emery team can score, played that you have shots at the basket. No turnovers. Get shots at the basket.
Oh, yeah.
Carbon needs to do that. I mean, the empty possessions will get Emery right back in this game.
Yeah, you got it. When you have the ball, you got to score, especially when you're down in the paint.
At least get looks. 3:40 left to play. Emery with the basketball here in the third quarter. Here's a shot from 10. Short by Griffin. Had a good look. Couldn't get it to go. Rebound Mortensen ahead to Bozzoni. Bozzoni over to the right side. It goes to Griffin. To Mortensen at the free throw line. Withers, who checked into the ball game. Back to Mortensen in the paint. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Griffin. Throws it away. Here we come the other way. Fast break for Emery. Lay it up. Count it, and a foul. To the free throw line. There's Logan Lester. 34-28.
Don't believe that's it is a shooting foul.
Yep, they're going to count that.
Wow.
34-28. Chance for a three-point play. Foul on Bozzoni, his second. Team foul number 3 for the Dinos. Garrett Conover to the free throw line. Excuse me. Logan Lester. The free throw line. Free throw good. He has 5. 5 for 6 from the line tonight for Emery. 34-29. Carbon up by 5. They have the ball. Bozzoni. Nice move. Gets past the defender. Kicks it outside. Withers for 3. Count it. Cash Withers. He has 6 points. His second 3 in the ball game. 37-29. Dinos up 8. Griffin for 3. The other way. They answer back. Breck has 9 of his own. 37-32. We go back and forth. 2:43 left to play third. Bozzoni kicks it outside to Griffin, over to Bennett on the baseline. Shot up, partially blocked. Bennett wanted the foul. He won't get it. We come the other way. Emery with the basketball. On the right side, now between the circles. They'll set the offense. 2:26 left to play. Dinos up 5. Here in the third, whistle and a foul.
Another foul on Bozzoni.
It's going to be his third. Team foul number 4. Coming into the ball game will be Orth. Also in the ball game, Branch, Sorensen, Withers, Griffith. That's the 5 on the floor for the Dinos with 2:23 left to play in the third. Dinos up 5. We knew we were going to get a good game.
Yeah, I mean, Emery's been able to come back since the hot start by the Dinos. 32-37. Now the score is that pass is tipped by Withers.
Almost a turnover. On the baseline, we'll have a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Emery. They'll throw it in on the baseline.
Smart play there by Branch to grab that ball, not let him go up for the shot, and just kill the ball.
Emery basketball on the baseline. And it comes to Griffin. Picked up by Withers. Swings it over to the baseline left. Down low it goes. Fall away. 10-foot shot up and no good by Conover. Rebound comes down to the Dinos. Fast break the other way. Withers to Sorensen. To Orth. Outside it goes to Griffith. From 15. Won't go. Bounced around. Offensive rebound up and in by Orth. And Orth has 8 in the ball game. And the Dinos are back up 7. 39-32, minute 42 left to play third quarter. Dinos up 7, Emery with the ball. Johansson checked in on the last dead ball. Down low it goes to him. And a whistle and a timeout. Emery with a minute 33 left to play. 39-32, Dinos up 7. Remember, the halftime score was 27-22. So the Dinos outscoring Emery by 2 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, here we go. We're starting to go here. Dinos up 39-32. Obviously, this has been a fun game. The Dinos off to a hot start here in the second half. So,
Dinos have gotten off to great quarters. All 3 quarters, I think it's been a huge part of the game with that 39-32 lead. Let's look at some stats. They're 4 for 8 from the line, the Dinos. They've had 10 turnovers. Emery 5 for 6 from the line with 13 turnovers.
Yeah, I mean, stop fouling Emery. They're going to make their free throws. It's a great fundamental team, but they're forcing the ball. They're forcing Emery to make mistakes and make those turnovers. And the Dinos are starting to capitalize on some of those mistakes. I believe that was Kyler Orth got that rebound, put it right back up for the easy bucket. So when they make mistakes,
you said halftime coming into the third quarter that the Dinos needed to try to slow down Porter Citrus. He's yet to score here in the third quarter.
Yeah. He's just such a great ball player, and if you can make other guys make plays and make them uncomfortable as a team, you're going to get yourself off to a pretty good lead here in the second half.
So the Dinos come out. Withers, Sorensen.
Citrus still not back in the game.
He's not. Orth and Branch. That's the 5 on the floor for the Carbon Dinos. Emery will throw it in on the baseline underneath their basket. Standing on the Y. Throwing the ball in will be Garrett Conover. Dinos up 7. 95-3 the Peak. This is where you need to be for Dino Sports. In it comes. Lester swings it to Johansson. Back to Lester. Between the circles. Back to Johansson. Back to Lester. They play catch. Over to Griffin. Nice little shovel pass underneath. Double teamed on the baseline. Nowhere to go. Back outside it goes to Johansson. Run on the shot clock. They get it off? No, they did not.
Great defense there from the Dinos. Make the Spartans pass it around. Don't give them a shot. They didn't have a single shot that entire transition until the buzzer rang.
That's a great defensive set for the Dinos coming off the timeout. Emery gets a shot clock violation.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean,
that's huge.
And now Citrus checked back in the game. So keep him quiet is the big thing for the Dinos here, but they've been playing really good defense, especially on Citrus.
Sorensen with the basketball, pass to half court stripe, right side he goes. Bounce pass goes to Withers, back to Sorensen. Mortensen over to Griffith for 3. God. Case Griffith has 7 points in the ballgame, and the Dinos are double-digit leading, 42-32, under a minute left to play here in the third quarter. Citrus with the ball, swings it back over to the right side to Lester. They'll play catch behind the three-point line. Johansson to Griffin for 3. Good, baseline left. Answers back with the 3 of his own. That's his third 3 of the ballgame. Saved by the Dinos. That's a great play by Withers. Mortensen, bounce pass down in the paint to Orth, knocked out of bounds off Emery with 23 seconds left to play in the third, and the Dinos up 7.
Brett Griffin really stepping up for the Spartans in this half especially. He started this half with 4 points, now up to 12, so he's been shooting the ball really well from behind the stripe for the Spartans.
Conover into the game for the Spartans. In it comes. Griffith with the ball. 3-point line gives it over to Withers. To Mortensen, free throw line. He'll take the shot from there. Short off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Emery. Citrus will take it all the way to the basket. In the paint, shot up, no good. Rebound, he gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. He has 13. That's how the third quarter ends. Let's see what we got. We got a foul, or is that the end of the quarter? That's the end of the third. Referee was pointing to the ground. I didn't know if he had called a foul, but that's how the third quarter ends. And the Dinos led by 5 at the half. They lead by 7 as we go into the fourth quarter. Carbon Dino basketball on 95-3 the Peak. This is where the Dinos play.
At Castle Country Vet, they believe every pet deserves a touch of love and expert care. You can trust Dr. Harmer and Dr. Kelly. They're not just veterinarians, but passionate pet lovers, dedicated to nurturing your furry friends like family. From routine checkups to emergency interventions, you and your pet will experience compassionate, professional care every step of the way. Let Castle Country Vet help your pets lead the happiest, healthiest lives. Call Castle Country Vet today, 637-5797, because love is a 4-legged word.
Hey there, food lovers. It's Bill Hicks from Farlano's Cafe, your new favorite spot for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whether you're craving a hearty omelet, a fresh salad, our golden curly fries, or our mouth-watering pastas, we've got you covered. And we're open 7 days a week. So come on down to Farlano's Cafe, where every meal is a celebration. Remember, it's where the locals eat. Visit us at Farlano's, where great food and great company come together. See you soon.
The Dinos play here on 95.3 FM, The Peak.
Welcome back. Carbon Dino basketball, 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play. We go to the fourth quarter, and the Carbon Dinos 42-37 lead. They have the basketball. They go right to left on your radio dial. Bennett with the ball on the free throw line. Works his way in the paint. Little underneath shot, good. And the Dinos start the fourth quarter just like they've started every quarter, with a quick basket or a quick point. 44-37 Dinos. Emery with the basketball. It's Lester. Hands the ball off to Citrid. Drives inside. Off the glass. Put it in. 15 points. 4 quick ones. Here in the last minute play?
Yeah.
Or Porter.
Yeah, Porter Citrid comes in and does exactly what Carbon doesn't want him to do. Get 2 quick buckets right off the bench.
Bennett, free throw line. Outside to Warburton for 3. Won't go. Rebound comes down to Emery. Fast break the other way. Ahead it goes to Griffin. Mortensen gets back. He goes under Mortensen and lays it up and in. 14 points for Griffin. He's having a great night. That leads down to 3. 44-41. Sorensen over to Warburton on the right side. He holds on the wing. Gives it to Mortensen over to Sorensen left side. To Bennett between the circles down to Warburton. Outside to Sorensen. Baseline left. Bennett for 3. Good.
Bennett having himself a great fourth quarter to start this one off. That early quick basket, and now that big 3 to get themselves back up 6.
He has 12, 47-41. Emery, nice little shovel pass underneath for 2. Lester with a great pass. Canny for the easy basket. 47-43 out of bounds, but a whistle and a foul on Emery.
Yeah, Warburton will go to the line to shoot 2, and this is where those free throws come in. You got to make these free throws here if you're Warburton to extend your lead.
First team foul on Emery. Fouls on Conover, his first. And to the free throw line to shoot 2 is Carter Warburton, looking for his first points on the night. Eyes the bucket for the free throw. Puts free throw number 1 up short off the front of the rim, no good. The Dinos are 4 for 10 from the free throw line.
Yeah, really struggling from behind that stripe tonight for the Dinos.
1 more free throw to come for Carter. 6:19 left to play in the ballgame. 47-43, Carbon with a lead. Warburton's second free throw up and no good. Off the back of the iron as well, and the rebound comes down to Emery. Fast break the other way. Empty possession for the Dinos. Down the floor comes Emery. Griffin for 3. No. Rebound pulled down by Orth. To Sorensen. To Warburton in the corner. Double team. Back out to Sorensen. 6 minutes left to play. Dinos up 4. Sorensen will dribble to the top circle. 22 on the shot clock and ticking. Bennett to the right wing. Back to Mortensen between the circles. Back to Bennett. Mortensen, 3-point line, whistle, timeout, Carbon. 9 on the shot clock. They let it run down. That's a good timeout because Carbon didn't really have anything going on offense that time. So Coach Brower calls timeout with 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Dinos lead 47-43, 5:42 left to play in the ball game.
Starting to get sweaty palms here.
Yeah, I think it's getting close now.
Yeah, it's getting close. I think that there's going to be something big happen here in the fourth quarter. Great timeout, though, like you just said from Coach Brower. Nothing was looking for the Dinos there on that offensive possession.
Emery's not going to go away.
No.
They're not going to go away, that's for sure. Citrid has 15 points. Griffin has 14 points for Emery. They lead the way. Conover with 6. Lester with 5. For the Carbon Dinos leading the way, Logan Bennett has 12. Mortensen with 10 and Orth with 8. Griffith with 7. Dinos will throw the ball in on the side in front of their bench with 5:42 left to play, up 4. And it comes to Sorensen in the backcourt. He'll bring it past the half-court stripe, picked up there. Swings it to Bennett. Bennett to Mortensen. Down to Warburton. Can't get it to go off the glass. Rebound comes down to Emery. It's Griffin. Past the half-court stripe he comes. Takes it all the way inside. A little jump step. Outside it goes. Citrid 3, no good. Rebound comes down to Citrid. Somehow he gets the offensive board. Goes in. It's blocked by Mortensen. No whistle. We come the other way. Bennett with a basketball. Over it goes to Sorensen. Drives the baseline. Shovel pass to Warburton. Lay it up and in.
Great offensive sequence there from Sorensen to Warburton to get those points.
Carter gets his first points of the ballgame. 49-43. Dinos up 6, 4:53 and running. Citron in the paint, kicks it outside. It goes to Thomas. Thomas spin move in the paint to Griffin for 3. No good. Rebound Warburton. Gives it to Mortensen. To Bennett. Here come the Dinos. Past the half court, and they'll stop there. 4:35 and running. Dinos up 6. Bennett. Top circle. Down to Orth in the paint. Finds a little gap. Put it up and in. Orth has 10. Double digits for him. 51-43. Dinos up 8. 4:22 and running left to play.
Yeah, Dinos starting to play really, really well on offense. Manufacturing a lot of points down in the paint.
3-point shot. Good. Back the other way. Brett Griffin having a game. He has 17 in the ball game, and it's a 51-46 Dino lead.
Yeah.
Sorensen with the ball, gives it over to Warburton. Warburton to Mortensen. Down to Bennett. Bennett shot, Vaughn gets it back, puts it up, short. Rebound, out of bounds. Dino ball on the baseline. I cut you off there. What was you going to say?
Oh, no, you're good. I was just going to say that Dinos got lucky. That wasn't another 4-point chance for the Spartans there on that last three-pointer from Griffin.
3:52 left to play. One foul in this quarter so far, and that's on Emery. I don't think the fouls are going to come into play as of right now. The Dinos will throw it in on the baseline, and it comes to Bozzoni. He checked in. Over to Withers, who checked in as well. Thrown away by the Dinos, turnover number 11. Only 3 in the second half. Emery the other way, gives it back to the Dinos, number 15 for Emery. Bozzoni up the right side with the basketball, stops at the 3-point line. Still with the dribble. Swings it left side to Withers. Back over to Bozzoni. They'll play catch. 3:17 left to play. 14 on the shot clock. Bozzoni on the baseline right. Back outside to Withers. Down it goes to Orth in the paint. Off the glass. No good. Whistle. Foul on the ground. Foul number 2 on Emery as a team. Didn't he say it was on the ground? I thought he said it was on the ground.
I believe so. Yeah, it's on the ground for sure.
Branch will come in for the Dinos.
And the ever so dangerous Citron walks back onto the court as he checks in on the foul.
Dinos will throw it in on the baseline. Was on the ground. So the Dinos throw it in on the baseline underneath their own basket. In it comes to Branch. Branch to Bennett. Bennett to Bozzoni. Bozzoni to Withers. Ball knocked away. Controlled by Withers. Back to Bozzoni. Shot clock has 23 and running. 2:55 on the game clock. Dinos up 5. Bennett for 3. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Orth. Shot up, partially blocked, and the rebound comes down to Emery. Come the other way. It's Griffin. Down the left side, he comes picked up by Bennett. Goes around Bennett. Shot from 15. Air ball. Withers with the rebound for the Dinos. 2:35 and running. Dinos up 5. Kick it to Bozzoni. He'll go to the top circle and set the offense. That's a good play. No hurry. Down low goes to Branch. Can't control it. Ball on the ground. Dinos get it back. Whistle. Timeout, Carbon. 2:24 left to play. We'll keep it here. 51-46. Dinos up 5.
Yeah, this is an exciting game. The Dinos look really well. They look really, really good, in my opinion. Like you said, those turnovers, 3 this half, it's very impressive that they were able to chop those numbers down and keep Emery turning the ball over. That's what's really going to pull ahead a little bit here in the second half.
51-46. We'll do the game set. 2:24 left to play. 2 fouls on Emery. Carbon yet to foul. Now, me and Aiden talk about this all the time, Quaid, with this new, foul rule, 5 fouls. 2:24 left to play. The Dinos have not committed a foul. They can play aggressive defense. They basically have 4 fouls to give with 2:24 left to play in the game, up 5. That's huge.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, play aggressive defense. Try to get the ball back and score more baskets, right? Emery can't do that. They're losing, and they already have 2 fouls against them. So 2 more fouls, and you're really risking something.
So right now with 2:24 left to play, foul situation in favor of the Dinos. Scoreboard in favor of the Dinos. Clock in favor of the Dinos. They're up 5, 51-46. This last 2:24. We'll see what the Dinos do. Going out on the floor for Dinos will be Bozzoni. Withers, Bennett, Branch, Orth.
Yeah, talking fouls, that last foul was on Madsen Tanny, his third of the game.
Griffin, Citrid in the ball game. Along with Tanny, also in the ball game is Lester and Conover. That's the 5 on the floor for Emery. Here's the lob pass in the Orth. He can't get it to go. Executed well, just couldn't get it to go. Bennett gets the rebound, puts it up, whistle, and a foul. And Bennett will go to the free throw line. He'll shoot 2 with 2:19 left to play. That inbounds pass was well executed, just couldn't get the ball to go in the basket.
Yeah, but it works out for you, right? You get a guy at the line, and Emery just fouled you again. These are very important free throws now that we get down to the wire, and every shot counts here.
Offensive rebounds down the stretch. Going to be huge. First free throw by Bennett is good. 5 for 12 as a team from the free throw line tonight for the Dinos. He has 13, 9 in the second half for the senior Logan Bennett.
Bennett has really come alive here in the second half. He's been all over the floor.
Eyes a bucket for free throw number 2 off the back of the iron. No good, and the rebound comes down to Emery. 52-46, 2:15 left to play. Citra with the ball. Whistle and a charge.
Great play there from Kyler Orth, and Citrid's limping after that. Citrid is charged with the foul on the charge. And yeah, like I said, he is limping away. The 4th team foul for the Spartans.
Orth held his ground.
He sure did, and Coach Justice is not happy with that call.
2 minutes, 4 seconds and running left to play. Dinos up 6, they have the ball. Bizzoni with it, top circle. Lob pass to Branch. No, can't get to it. Turnover in the fast break the other way for Emery, and they'll give it right back. So we have a turnover by Carbon, and Emery gives it right back to the Dinos. And Bizzoni has it between the circles. He'll set.
Minute 40 remaining is all.
That's it. Citrid comes up. They guard closer for the Spartans. There's a 3. Good! Withers hits the 3, and that's huge. He has 9, his third 3 in the ball game, and the Dinos lead by 9 with 1:28 left to play.
That was such a big 3 from Withers right there.
Citrid for 3. Answers back the other way. He has 18 of his own. Timeout Emery. They won't go away. We said they wouldn't. Okay. And they're not. 55-49. Dinos up 6 with 1:19 left to play. Coming down the stretch. This is going to be a great minute.
Yeah, Citrid not happy with that charge call, and like I said, he limped away, and then he came back and got that 3 back. That was a huge shot for the Spartans after the Dinos get the 3 of their own.
Porter has 18. Breck has 17 for Emery. Brett Griffin, 13 points here in the second half.
Yeah,
Citrid with 7.
Yeah, Griffin's been that offense so far this half. As the Dinos have held Citrid pretty reasonably, and that's... He scored 18 points, right? But the Dinos have handled him pretty well throughout this game.
Orth with 10. Logan Bennett with 13. Withers with 9 for the Dinos. Griffith with 7 off the bench. Mortensen with 10. 55-49. Dinos with the 6-point lead. 4 fouls on Emery. No fouls on the Dinos with 1:19 left to play. And the Dinos can play aggressive defense. They basically have 4 fouls to give. So they can make it very difficult on the Emery offense. Emery has to somehow make up 6 points.
Yeah, you have to play aggressive on defense, and then you can also just slow that clock down. If Emery tries to get ahead of you, just slow the clock down. This is your clock. Like you said, you're up 6 points right here, and you have 4 fouls to give to these guys.
And the Dinos have the ball, up 6.
Right.
Full court pressure being applied by Emery. Bennett will throw the ball in. Bizzoni and Withers. Mortensen and Orth in the ball game for the Dinos. Bennett with it. Gives it to Withers, back to Bennett. Back to Withers down the left side to Mortensen. Withers, 3-point line. Hands the ball off to Bennett. Bennett to Bizzoni. Minute 2 left to play in the ball game. Shot clock says 15. Emery's trying to play defense. Dinos just going to let the clock run. It's down to 10 on the shot clock. 54 on the game clock. Bennett picks up his dribble, gives it to Mortensen. The Dinos score here on this possession. They're in good shape. Orth puts it up. No good. Tipped up by Mortensen. No good. Rebound comes down to Emery. Fast break the other way. Citrid spin move in the paint. Lay it up. No good. Rebound. Foul on the Dinos on the ground. But there you go with the 0 fouls. That foul right there. Instead of Emery getting a putback, Carbon makes the foul. Emery has to throw it in on the baseline.
Yeah.
A huge advantage for the Dinos here.
Yeah, huge. I mean, that's honestly like, you want to take the foul better than the points.
Yes. Citra with the ball. 35 seconds. Give it to Griffin. Griffin jump move. Lay it up. No good. Almost went in. Whistle and a foul on Mortensen. Free throws for Griffin. That was close to being a three-point play.
Sure was, and that was a great play by Griffin. Euro step around the world there from Griffin, and he just about had a three-point play.
Mortensen picks up foul number 2. At the free throw line, Brett Griffin. 17 points in the ballgame, trying to make it 18-19, trying to cut this to a 4-point game, and the first free throw is up and good. He has 18. 6 for 7 from the line tonight for the Emery Spartans.
Interesting play here. Citrus goes down with 30 seconds. This Emery team is so good from the free throw line.
Second free throw was up. Good. 19 points. 55-51. 28 seconds left to play. Shot clock off. Bennett gets it past half court. Whistle and a foul. Good play by Griffin. Stops the clock. Free throws for the Dinos. To the free throw line goes Logan Bennett. He has 13, looking for points 14 and 15.
Yeah, right there. Now Dinos going to shoot and extend your lead. I mean, almost. You make these free throws, and I don't want to say it's the dagger, but it gets real close to being so.
Dinos have nobody on the free throw line. First free throw up. Good. Bennett gets the bounce. He has 14. They're just going to all go back. They're going to drop back. Don't want to give up a quick three is what they're thinking here. Citrus back into the ballgame. Offense, defense, substitutions by Emery. Second free throw by Bennett. Looking for point number 15, and he got it. Bennett with 15. Dinos up 57-51. 21 seconds left to play. Citrus takes it all the way. Lays it up and in. He has 20. Timeout, Emery. 57-53. 15 seconds left to play.
That lane was wide open for Citrus the entire way down the lane.
15 seconds left to play. Down 4. You can't be satisfied just switching twos.
Right.
Advantage Dinos.
Yeah, those Spartans, you gotta fire a three off. Try to hope that one of your hot hands makes it there.
Emery's got to go now for a quick steal and then a foul. Quick steal foul. They have to lengthen this game as much as they can now, trailing by 4. The Dinos, they just need to take care of the ball. No turnovers, make their free throws.
Yeah, and those free throws there from Logan Bennett are huge that he just made, because then Citrus walks down the court and scores 2. This would be a 2-point game if Logan Bennett doesn't make both of his free throws there. So they've been struggling all game, but they came in big when it mattered.
Bennett with 15, Orth with 10, Withers with 9, Mortensen with 10, leading the way for Emery. Citrus with 20 and Griffin with 19. Emery, full court pressure, of course. Bennett will throw it in. Knocked away, out of bounds. Dino ball.
That was a great play. Gone over.
I'm sorry. Yes, absolutely. Trying to get that turnover. Less than a second, right, off the clock?
Yeah, I don't think we even took a full second.
57-53, we'll keep it here. Dino shooting free throws. Carbon only with 2 fouls in this quarter. The Dinos have shot 15 free throws. They have made 7. Emery has shot 8 free throws. They've made 7. Emery with 17 turnovers. Dinos with 12.
Yeah, the Dinos have really tightened up in the terms of the turnovers and the fouling this quarter. Or this half even. It's been a really impressive performance besides those free throws.
Man, if the Dinos can come away with a win here, wins over Manti and Emery on the road going into the tournament would be huge for this basketball team. 17.8 left to play.
Yeah, beating the top 2 teams in your region 3 times that's huge. Going 3-4 against those teams, or 3-1, that's amazing.
Bennett throws it down the floor to Bozzoni. Bozzoni ahead to Orth. He'll lay it up, but a whistle and a foul before the shot. Shot didn't go. But free throws for Orth. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 12 seconds left. The Dinos up 4.
Great play there from Bozzoni. He broke out. right behind the Emery defender's back, and they didn't even see him. He was able to get that ball inbounds.
12 seconds left to play. Orth free throw, number 1, no good. Bounced around and bounces out with 12.1 left to play. Dinos up 4. Substitutions coming in for Emery. Once again, offense, defense, substitutions. It's been a fun one. We knew it would be. Second free throw. Short off the front of the rim. Rebound comes down to Emery. Down to 10 seconds. Citrid stops. Takes the 3. Got it! I don't know how he hit that.
What a shot from Citrid, as he is hyped up, and so is the rest of that Emery bench.
57-56 with 5 seconds left to play. Citrid has 23. I don't know how he made that shot. Wow.
That's the second impressive shot we've seen him make behind the arc today. He is really something special, Citrid is.
He is. 11 in the first half, 12 in the second half, total of 23. Griffin, 4 in the first half, 15 in the second half, total of 19. They lead the way for Emery. And this game is not over.
We have a 1-point game with 5 seconds. This is amazing. Yep. This is what rivalries are all about here.
Carbon was up 5 just 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, like 3 minutes ago, but 10 seconds of game time.
Yeah. 57-56. Carbon up 1. 5 fouls on Emery, 2 on the Dinos. Carbon shooting free throws. 5.4 seconds left to play. Now Emery will go for the steal and the foul once again. It has to be quick. If you don't get the turnover, you have to foul quickly. Line at half court for the Dinos. In it comes. Bazzoni whistle and a foul, 4.4, so they did it quick. So Bazzoni can make these 2 free throws, and here's the thing now. Bazzoni can make these 2 free throws, and it's still going to be a 1-possession game.
Yeah, and Citrid's coming back in the game.
Yep. So this game, definitely not over. To the free throw line goes Bazzoni to shoot 2.
The Dinos are having guys in the blocks here on this free throw attempt.
Free throw, no. 7 for 18 from the free throw line. The substitutions coming in for Emery. (57-56). Bazzoni's second free throw. Eyes the bucket. Puts it up. Good. Bazzoni has 2. And it comes for Emery. Past the half court stripe. Citrid takes it the length of the floor. Shot up. No good, and that is it. The game is over, and the Dinos come away with a 58-56 win over the Emery Spartans. The Spartans had a chance. They took it the length of the floor, and they didn't get the basket.
Yeah, Ty Mortensen with a huge block to end the game off the backboard, and the Dinos sweep the series against the Emery Spartans this season.
His defense is incredible.
And this is so much momentum for this Carbon Dinos team going into the postseason. That's absolutely amazing game from both of these teams.
The Carbon Dinos come away with the 58-56 win. They end the regular season with wins in Manti and at Emery. That's impressive for the Dinos. They're playing well going into the tournament.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So much momentum. We preached on this before the game. You especially did as the fans stormed the court. Momentum is everything when it comes to this sport. And if these guys have this momentum going into the postseason, that's all you can ask for is these fans are going crazy here on Emery's court.
So the Dinos win it 58-56 when we come back to Eastern Utah Community Credit Union postgame show right here on 95.3 The Peak where the Dinos play, and they played well tonight. We'll be right back.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your School Spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
Looking for the perfect mattress? We've got you covered. At Bill's Home Furnishings, we have the largest selection of mattresses in Eastern Utah, including the highly rated Serta Perfect Sleeper. And when it comes to price, we're competitive with anywhere in the state. But we're more than just mattresses. From quality furniture and home accessories to reliable appliances, we've got everything you need to make your house a home. Stop by Bill's Home Furnishings today, where selection, savings, and service meet. Right here in Eastern Utah.
At Landon's Diesel, they understand the heartbeat of your diesel truck. Whether it's the rig that powers your livelihood or the everyday vehicle that drives your life, the trained technicians at Landon's Diesel are here to keep you rolling. Plus, with 24-hour towing service, support's just a call away, anytime, day or night. Drive into Landon's Diesel for expert care tailored to you and your truck, because when your diesel needs expertise, Landon's Diesel is always here.
The more things change,
the more they stay the same.
Yes, Mr. Automotive has a new building in Huntington.
But that just means the services they offer just got better.
Detailing and mechanic work are being added to the already great service Mr. Automotive had already offered.
And all deals are still done with the owner at the lowest prices possible.
New building, same best prices, and more auto services. Go to MrAutomotiveSales.com or stop by the dealership, 21 South Main, Huntington. Mr. Automotive, the best for less.
The Dinos play here on 95.3 FM, The Peak.
Welcome back to Emery High School. Corbin Dino basketball on 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos playing tonight. The Corbin Dinos come away with a win over the Emery Spartans, 58-56. They sweep the series. Win both games here against the Emery Spartans. They win at Corbin. They win here tonight, 58-56. The Dinos go in region play to 4-4, and Emery, they will go to 5-3, and they will share the region title with that loss here tonight against the Corbin Dinos. And we'll take a look at the Emery Spartans leading the way tonight. Porter Citrid, he just had a great game. 23 points, 11 in the first, and 12 in the second half. 23 points for Porter. We knew he was going to do it. 3 over his average. Just a great game.
Oh, yeah. Porter Citrid, man, he came out on his senior night and had a night. And I thought the Dinos played pretty well guarding him all game long, and he still came out and scored more than his average of 23. He's really an impressive player. Made 2 giant threes in this game. Really impressive from him.
Brett Griffin finished with 19, 15 in the second half. 4 in the first half, and a great night for the sophomore as well.
Yeah, it's crazy to think that he's only a sophomore. He's going to be an amazing player as well. He came out and he was making everything in the second half. He had a great second half, especially.
Conover finished with 6, Lester with 5, Tanny with 2 for the Emery Spartans, and then Thomas with 1. That's how they scored tonight. So as we look at the free throw situation, Emery shoots 7 for 8 from the free throw line, 17 turnovers.
Yeah, great team from behind the stripe, the Emery Spartans are, but the turnovers are really what you want to look at if you're Coach Justice in this team. You limit those turnovers, and this game might go a little bit differently. But, yeah, it's such a disciplined team. When you foul them, they're going to make their free throws almost every single time, as we saw tonight.
We'll check out the Corbin Dino stats when we come back here. You're listening to the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union postgame show. Don't go anywhere. We have more coming.
Show your school spirit and support local high schools with the new Eastern Utah Community Credit Union debit and credit cards. Featuring designs for Carbon, Emery, and Grand High School, these cards let you carry a piece of your school's pride wherever you go. Plus, to make purchasing easier, Eastern Utah Community Credit Union has added the convenience of tap-to-pay and compatibility with major mobile wallets. Pick up your school spirit card today at any of the Eastern Utah Community Credit Union branches.
It's fun! It's our favorite place.
Strike up family fun for everyone. Gateway Lanes. Families that play together stay together. And Gateway Lanes is your center for fun, snacks, and great food. So let Gateway Lanes do the cooking with open and league bowling year-round and Club Bowl Thursday night, 9 till 11:30, with unlimited bowling including shoes. Since 1989, Helper's Hometown Bowling Center, Gateway Lanes, South Main Street in historic Helper, and bowlhelper.com. Let's roll.
Our home flooded when the refrigerator line broke. We felt helpless, didn't know what to do. Our neighbors told us to call On-Call Restore. They really came through for us.
Serving all of southeastern Utah, they're fast and professional. 24/7 emergency services for water, fire, and mold. They even do emergency board-ups. And as a licensed insured general contractor, they do the remodeling as well. Call for a free quote, 650-1092.
Bringing you peace of mind during the worst of times. Call On-Call 650-1092.
We'll be on our way.
Carbon Dino basketball continues on 95.3 The Peak.
Welcome back. Carbon Dino basketball on 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play tonight. The Dinos come on the road to Emery High School, come away with a 58-56 win, scoring by quarters. At the end of one, Emery led 14-13, but in the second quarter, the Dinos held Emery to 8 points. 14-8 had a 27-22 lead at the half. The third quarter, the Dinos outscored Emery 15-13. 42-35 was the score. And then in the fourth quarter, Emery outscoring the Dinos 21-16, but it wasn't enough. The Dinos come away with a 58-56 win. And joining me in the Sutherland's broadcast booth, the head coach of the Carbon Dinos, Coach Brower. Coach, pleasure to have you here tonight. Big win for your Carbon Dinos.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was huge. It was definitely a team win tonight.
Dinos, you guys finished 4-4 in region play, and you go into the tournament, Coach. You guys are on fire. I mean, you win at Manti, and you win at Emery. Is there any way better you could end the season?
You know, after we lost on our senior night, I told my seniors, I told the team, I said, look, we have nothing to lose at this point. I said, whether we win or lose either one of these two games, it's not going to matter. Like, in our rankings, it's not going to matter. We're either going to be 11 or 12. Like, that's just the nature of where we're at right now. And I said, those other teams have something to lose. And tonight, like, I kept reminding the kids after yesterday in practice, I kept reminding them. And even during school, every time I saw a kid, I said, look, Emery's got more to lose. If we beat them, they have to share the region championship. It's their senior night. They don't want to lose on their senior night. And if they lose to us, that's twice in a year, and that has been a long time. So they have more to lose than us. And I said we just got to play loose and play fun and just get around and move the ball around.
I take a look at the Dinos tonight, and we say it all the time, Coach, but scoring by everybody, it's just balanced all the way down the line. Led by Logan Bennett tonight, the senior had an incredible second half, scored 11 of his 15 points in the second half.
You know, one of the things that the last couple of weeks, Logan has disappeared. Like, he's had a bad attitude, like he just gets down on himself. But one of the things I've tried to do this last week is just tell him, like, look, just go out there and just play and have fun. The last two games, I've actually gone out into the huddle while the home team's being introduced, and I've actually told a joke, and it kind of loosens them up a little bit, and I'm glad that it's been able to work.
Yeah, he played great tonight, 15 points, and you take a look at Ty Mortensen, 10 points on the offensive side, which is incredible, but his defensive play, once again, he's just a force in the paint, and his blocks are so – I love watching his blocks, because when he blocks the ball, he doesn't send it into the stands. He blocks the ball, and he keeps it in play, and you come up with 90% of the blocks that he has.
One of the things that Ty's really good at as he blocks, not only does he anticipate well, but he doesn't come down. Like, he doesn't swat it. Like, he just blocks it straight up, and that's really good, like, skill to have if you're a shot blocker, like, because when you start coming down, that's when you get fouls, and Ty doesn't do that. And there's some very physical plays at the hoop where people are wanting fouls, but because he's jumping straight up and blocks it straight up, there's never going to be a foul that's going to get called.
Yeah, he's incredible on the defense side. Let's talk about Kyler Worth. 10 points tonight. He started the third quarter, I believe it was, just like he did the other night. He kind of took control of the game on the offensive side to start that third quarter.
Yeah, he played really aggressive. He played really aggressive, and he's doing really good at distributing the ball and trying to get other people's shots. And his rebounding and his energy has been lacking, and I really appreciate him the last couple weeks, him taking that on and rebounding and trying to just be as physical as he can, and I've really appreciated that.
And Coach, when you get your offensive rebounds and you're playing well in the paint, then the three-point shot comes easier, and Cash Withers had 3 of them tonight, finished with 9.
Yeah, Cash, one of the things I keep telling Cash is stop getting down on yourself. If you miss 3 or 4, like, you're fine, just keep shooting. But the last couple of games, he's taken really good shots, and he's actually hit them, and he's not tried to force it. Like, he's doing, and he just shoots with confidence now, which I really appreciate.
And here's something great. I mean, he finishes with 9. Case Griffith comes off the bench with 7. So you have Withers and Griffith coming off the bench. You get 16 points off them.
Yeah, I love it. Like, and one of the things with Case, like, he's a defensive specialist. Like, I don't think there's anyone in the state that can beat him defensively. But one of the things I've tried to reiterate the last couple of weeks is you can score, you can shoot, be a shooter, be an offensive threat too, and I appreciate he did that tonight.
Yeah, you guys from the free throw line tonight, Coach, you were 8 for 19 from the free throw line tonight, but you only had 12. We had you down for 12 turnovers. That's not a bad stat for as quickly as this game was played.
Based off of the blueprint that we have, like, this is not a normal game. But I'm glad we were able to gut it out and get those points when we needed them and made some big free throws. Like, I mean, we missed some free throws. But Jackson hitting that one at the end definitely put more pressure on Emery. They knew they had to score. They couldn't just chuck it up, and I'm glad Ty made that block at the end because that saved us, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at stats tonight, there's really nothing that you can complain about the way the kids played tonight, except if you want to be picky, you can look at the free throws.
Yeah, and we're trying to shoot better free throws in practice, and I'm trying to get them uncomfortable in practice, so these games will just become easier, hopefully, as the next week.
Now, on the defensive side of the ball, Coach, Emery had 17 turnovers tonight. What did your defense do to cause some problems for Emery's offense tonight?
Well, my first group, my starters that I had, we actually went man. Like, we played a lot of man with that first group, and then as I subbed people in, we went to a 3-2, and I think that and the 3-2 that we had in was pretty quick. And so they were able to rotate and be able to get their hands in passing lanes, and I think that's what made the difference is it kept them on their toes because Emery, if you watch the first quarter, like when we were in a man, there were a couple kids that were out there yelling and screaming at each other to do something or do this because they weren't recognizing what we were in because the game before we played a straight 3-2 the whole game, but I decided to switch it up a little bit more tonight.
Yeah, so your good play at Wednesday night at Manti carried over to tonight. You guys are playing really good basketball at the right time, correct?
Correct. This is when we need to start playing. Whoever we get next week, I hope we can keep the same energy and we can just make it to the state tournament.
So we find out with the RPA rankings on Saturday. Do you have any preference or anything, or the way you guys are playing right now, does it really matter who you play?
No. I don't want to see Richfield again. I'm not going to lie. But depending on what happens tonight, I don't know who we're going to play. I mean, the top 3, you got Morgan, American Heritage, Richfield, Emery, Delta, Juab, Ogden. Ogden jumped up. Union and Canyon View. The only one we haven't seen out of that group, the only 3 that we haven't seen out of the group is Morgan, American Heritage, and Ogden. I think we can beat Ogden. I think Juab was a fluke. They shot 65% from the three-point line in that game. Delta, the one kid, had 28 points, which he's never had that much since then. So I think we'll be just fine. I'm not scared of any of the teams, honestly, above us.
So, Coach, your last regular season game of the season, and you've got some seniors here. It's kind of tough to see, even though you have tournament play, it's tough to see the season come to an end. You got good kids, don't you?
Yeah, I really appreciate the seniors. They've done a really good job of buying into what I'm selling and listening to what I do, and they're just believing in what I'm trying to preach, and I really appreciate that.
Coach, I want to thank you for always coming up, talking to us all season long. It's been great. I hope we have a lot more games to come, right?
I sure do, too. As long as we win next week, that's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, let's just keep
playing. The most
playing.
important game of the season is the playing game.
I'd like to talk to you, 5 more times? 4 more times? How many more games?
If we get 4, if we make it to the state championship.
Let's talk
if we get there, I will be very happy. But a championship is a product of what you put in, and hopefully that happens.
Coach, thank you for everything.
Thank you
so
much.
Appreciate you very much.
Appreciate
we'll
it.
Take a break, and when we come back, Quade will come back. We'll finish the broadcast. Once again, the Dinos 58 and the Emery Spartans 56 here on 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play.
Discover peace of mind with Don's Hometown Insurance, now even closer to home at their new location, 58 West Main Street in Price. Connect directly with friendly agents ready to tailor a package just for you. Imagine bundling your home, auto, and life insurance, simplifying your life while maximizing your savings. Experience personalized service designed to protect what matters most to you. Visit Don's Hometown Insurance today and feel the difference.
Golfers, get ready for year-round fun at Swing and Swear. Step into the action with over 43,000 world-class courses to choose from. No passport required. Rain or shine, you can tee off indoors. Multiple bays, club rentals, tables, chairs, and concessions. It's the perfect spot to practice your game, celebrate with friends, or spend time with family. From the serious golfer to first-timers, everyone is welcome to join the fun. Swing and Swear, located just off Ridge Road. Call 299-6200 to schedule a tee time today.
The Dinos play here on 95.3 FM, The Peak.
Welcome back. Carbon Dino Basketball, 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play. Again, the final score tonight, 58-56. The Dinos come away with the win. They finished the season. You couldn't have finished it any better. They had 4 home games in a row, and then they finished with 2 road games against Manti and Emery. They win them both. The momentum going into the tournament is huge for the Corbin Dinos.
Yeah, it's all on their side now at this point. Finished the season 9-13, and 4-4 in region, is that correct?
Yep, 4-4.
4-4 in region. So,
yep.
Like you talked to Coach Brower, you're going to be 11-12, and obviously it doesn't matter at that point. Just go win your playing game and get into that state tournament. And like you said, they have all the momentum. This team is set up.
We will have the games for you. We will find out Saturday, which is tomorrow, the RPI rankings, and we will be wherever the Carbon Dinos are. The Lady Dinos and the boys team, we will be there here on 95.3 The Peak. We will follow them throughout the tournament. Once again, the final score tonight, the Carbon Dinos with the big win over the Emery Spartans, 58-56. Quite anything else before we call it an evening?
No, just go Dinos.
It's been fun doing the game with you.
Yeah, thank you, Sonny.
Thanks
awesome.
for coming.
It's been awesome.
Once again, the Dinos win tonight. Big game, 58-56. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you tonight. Once again, the final score, Carbon Dinos 58, Emery Spartans 56. Have a great evening. Dino Basketball on 95.3 The Peak, where the Dinos play.